بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. هموطنان عزیز سلام. به ندای خوب آریانا روزی سلامتیتان رو داریم. اینجا کابل است و استادیوم کریکت ایوبی و شما در آستانه تماشای بازی کوالیفایر 2 هستین بین سپین واریریز و حریفش KabulZalmi، میزبان اصلی بازی ها در لیگ برتر کریکت کابل روغتون فصل 4.
بالکل. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. سلامونه او نیکی هیله هیوادوالو جوړ تازه بخیر. هیله ده چې جوړ روغ بخیر اوسئ. له هر ځای څخه چې زموږ لیدونکي یاستئ ستړي مه شئ، بخیر راغلی. د روغتون کابل غوره لیګ سیالیو دویم کوالیفایر لوبې ته لکه څنګه چې په انځور کې هم ګورئ، یو خوا KabulZalmi لوبډله، بله خوا سپین واریریز لوبډله به نن ورځ د سیالۍ ډګر ته دی او بل پر وړاندې ښکته کیږي. هره لوبډله چې ګټي البته په مستقیمه توګه به پایلوبې ته لاره پیدا کوي او بالاخره په پایلوبه کې به د اباسین دفندرز لوبډلې پر وړاندې د سیالۍ ډګر ته ښکته کیږي. نن سیالۍ ډیره به په زړه پورې وي او تاسو هیوادوال هم رابلو چې تر پایه شیبو پورې زموږ ملتیا وکوئ.
کوالیفایر 2 بازی است که یک از تیم ها باید خداحافظی بکنه، یک تیم دیگر خواهد رفت به سمت پایان رقابت ها، دیدار پایانی که از میان همین دو تیمی که امروز بازی میکنن برنده‌اش برابر تیم اباسین دفندرز بازی خواهد کرد که بدون شکست در رقابت‌ها تا اینجای کار پیش آمد و همه بازی‌های خود را برد. 6 بازی را مجموعاً برد تا راهی فاینال رقابت‌ها شد. امروز شاهد تماشای بازی خواهی بود. هر دو تیم در مراحل قبلی برابر اباسین دفندرز شکست خوردن و ببینیم که چه نتیجه‌ای میتونن در ادامه بازی‌ها بگیرن.
بالکل. البته د لومړۍ سیالۍ کې چې اباسین البته په بخښنې سپین واریریز او همدارنګه KabulZalmi او سیالۍ ترسره کړله. په لومړي پړاو کې سپین واریریز لوبډلې KabulZalmi ته ماتې ورکړله او سیالۍ ګټلې. اوس به معلومه شي چې کومه لوبډله به سیالۍ وګټي. ورځو ګرافیک ګورو چې په ګرافیک کې څه لرو. روټ ټو د فاینل کومې لوبډلې په کوم موقعیتونو کې دي. بالکل پایلوبه کې اباسین لوبډله په تمه ده. نن دویم کوالیفایر هم د سپین واریریز او د KabulZalmi لوبډلې ترمنځ ترسره کیږي. تاسو ګورئ ګټونکې لوبډله به ورځي پایلوبې ته. نور لومړی پړاو سیالۍ هم پای ته ورسېدلې، لومړی کوالیفایر لوبه هم پای ته رسېدلې، دویمه البته لومړی الیمینیټور لوبه هم پای ته رسېدلې، دویمه کوالیفایر لوبه نن ترسره کیږي او ګټونکې به مستقیمه توګه باندې پایلوبې ته ځي.
در کوالیفایر 1 دیدیم که اباسین دفندرز توانست سپین واریریز رو ببره و در اباسین رفت مستقیم فاینال. تیم سپین واریریز اومد در کوالیفایر 2. دیشب الیمیناتور برگزار شد که KabulZalmi برابر تیم میلان و شمشادگیلز بازی کرد و توانست با درخشش مالک و برگزار کننده اصلی لیگ به توسط نورالله عربی توانست که KabulZalmi بازی رو ببره و راهی بازی کوالیفایر 2 شد که کوالیفایر 2 امروز برگزار خواهد شد تا دومین فاینال اجتماع هم مشخص شد.
بالکل. زه به د سیالیو د خپرولو له مالي ملاتړ کوونکو څخه هم مننه وکړم په دغه شیبو کې. عزیزي بانک د ټولو د اعتماد وړ بانک او همدارنګه پرزما جوس زموږ توپیر په کیفیت کې دی. په راتلونکو شیبو کې به خپرونه کې میلمانه هم له ځانه سره ولرو او د دې ترڅنګ نور په زړه پورې مطالب هم شته چې تاسو هیوادوال تر پایه شیبو زموږ ملتیا وکوئ او له موږ سره خپرونه هم وګورئ. نن سیالۍ د دواړو لوبډلو لپاره ډیره مهمه ده او دواړه لوبډلې به هڅه کوي، پوره هڅه به کوي چې سیالۍ وګټي. سپین خوشچانسه لوبډله وه چې د دویمې لوبډلې په توګه په نوملړ کې راغله او بالاخره دویمه که چېرته سیالۍ هم بایللې وای چې ویې بایلله د اباسین پر وړاندې، دا د بل چانس هم لري. کوالیفایر کې به نن د KabulZalmi پر وړاندې لوبیږي. تېره ورځ هم ډیره په زړه پورې سیالۍ ترسره شوله او KabulZalmi لوبډلې وکولی شول چې خپل قصد له په اصطلاح له شمشاد ایګلز لوبډلې څخه واخلي او شمشاد ایګلز لوبډلې ته یې ماتې ورکړه. بالاخره ځان دویم کوالیفایر ته راورسوه او وبګورو چې په دویم کوالیفایر کې سپین که کابل کومه لوبډله د سیالۍ اتل می‌گیره.
یک چیز جالب بگویم برات. اتفاقی که افتاد حس می‌کردم که تا KabulZalmi بازی قبلی خود برابر تیم حریفش را برد، باز هم می‌آمد در کوالیفایر 1. در کوالیفایر 1 باز هم فعلا در کوالیفایر 2 می‌آمد برابر اباسین شکست می‌خورد، می‌آمد در این مرحله باز هم با اسپین روبرو می‌شد. یعنی مرحله ای نبود که بگذره آسان‌تر. و این اتفاق جالب بود که اسپین رو البته بگیم مالکانی که شدیداً به هم دیگر احترام دارن و رفاقت دارن امروز بازی میکنه. با توجه به بازی فعلی که در کوالیفایر 2 داریم بازی کابلزالمی و حریفش میلان شمشاد ایگلز هم جالب توجه بود که یک نگاه گذرا به او بندازیم که چگونه گذشت و چی لحظاتی را داشت. اگر همکارا برای من تایید بتن که آماده باشه با هم یک جا بریم و مرور کنیم لحظات برتر این بازی را که دیشب در میدان کریکت ایوبی آماده شد برگزار شد. بازی که در نهایت میلان و شمشاد ایگلز شکست خود. جالب کجا بود که کابلزالمی در اینینگز دوم توانست بازی را برگردانه و چیز کرد.
بالکل یو څو لوبغاړي هم په لوبډلو کې تغییر شوي دي. تېره ورځ مو ولیدل شهزاد محمدي او ترڅنګ یو بل لوبغاړی هم په شمشاد ایګلز لوبډله کې نه و او ملي لوبډلې څخه چې کوم لوبغاړي راستانه شوي دي د ایرلند سفر څخه ظاهرا ښکاري چې بعضې له لوبډلو سره یو ځای شوي دي. البته په دې سیالۍ کې به د کابل زلمی په لوبډله کې هم ممکن یو لوبغاړی یا هم دوه لوبغاړي بدلون ووسي یا هم ممکن ونه ووسي یا همداسې
شاید امروز یکی داشته باشه.
لوبډلې په نوملړ کې هم ممکن بدلون ووسي یا هم په پایلوبه کې یو څه بدلونونه وګورو. نه دا به په ډاګه شي. ورزو هایلایت ګورو.
بله از بازی اباسین دفندرز و حریفش سپین غر واریریز آماده کردن همکاران برنامه جا ببینیم.
د تیرې ورځې هایلایټ مو په ګډه سره ولیدل چې په لومړۍ سیالۍ کې سپین غر لوبډلې ماتې وخوړله له اباسین څخه. اباسین پای لوبې ته لاړه او سپین غر دویمې کوالیفایر لوبې ته دلته نن ورځ کې سیالۍ ترسره کوي د خپلې سیالې کابلزلمۍ لوبډلې پر وړاندې. فکر کوم چې دمه لرو ورو ورو به ورشو د یوې په راتلونکو څو شیبو کې به دمې په طرف باندې هم ورشو، خو وړاندې له هغه نه سرور صاحب دا ده چې نن سیالۍ کې هره لوبه فکر کوي کومه لوبډله وګټي؟ که وړاندوینه
یا سپین غر میبره یا کابلزلمی. اما یک نکته را بگویم که با توجه به در جدا از لیگ قرار بود تاریخ 6 سپتامبر لیگ قهرمانان فوتبال افغانستان آغاز شد، ولی بنابر اعتراض یا هم درخواست بعضی تیم ها تاریخ تغییر کرده، چند روز به تعویق افتاده و چند روز تأخیر شروع خواهد شد. خواستم اینو مطالعه بسازم.
بشک او هغه هم پرته شکل فندونو څخه ډکې لرنګونو څخه به ډکې متفاوته لیگ به وګورو. ورزو هایلایټ ګورو د دویمې سیالۍ د شپې لخوا
میلان شمشاد ایګلز او کابلزلمی.
بالکل د شمشاد ایګلز او کابلزلمی لوبډلې ترمنځ چې سیالۍ ترسره شوه د شپې لخوا هایلایټ زموږ همکارانو چمتو کړي دي، په ګډه سره یې ګورو بیا بیرته راګرځو.
کابلزالمی در نهایت بازی دیروز و برابر حریفش به پیروزی رسید تا با بردن بازی الیمیناتور بیاید در دیدار کوالیفایر 2 یا در سیمی فاینال دوم برابر حریفش دور آزمایی کند. سیمی فاینال یا کوالیفایر دوم امروز برگزار میشه. کابولزالمی و سپین واریریز به مسافه هم خواهند رفت. دیروز نورالله ایوبی نزدیک به 80 رنز انجام داد. یکی از بهترین نمایش‌های خود را داشت و مسئولیت گرفت تا تیمش را به پیروزی برساند.
بالکل نورالله ایوبی هم په توپچونه کې ښه توپچونه تر سره کړله او اقتصادي توپچونه د خپل لوبډلې په ګټه تر سره کړه. هم په توپوهنه کې ډېر ښه وځلېد، واویا منډې تر سره کړلې، مسؤلیت یې واخیسته او بالاخره لوبډله تر بریا ورسولې او له غوره پاڼې څخه یې خپلې لوبډلې په ګټه تر سره کړه. په ګرافیکي بڼه
کدام جوایزه گرفت؟
نورالله گیم چینجر یعنې سیالۍ بدلونکی لوبغاړي ډالۍ یې ترلاسه کړله او پرته له شکه چې حق یې هم و. وګورو په ګرافیکي کې، البته په ګرافیک کې د دواړو لوبډلو دویم کوالیفایر سیالۍ، بالکل دا هم دویم کوالیفایر سیالۍ چې نن ترسره کیږي د کابل زلمی او سپین غر واریریز لوبډلې ترمنځ په ای بي کریکت لوبغالي کې. هیوادوال کولی شي له نږدې نه دغه سیالۍ وګوري. ای بي کریکت لوبغالي ته راشئ او ډېره د ټکټ بیه مناسبه او ارزانه ده او کولی شئ چې له نږدې څخه یې وګورئ. ډیره مننه. فکر کوم چې یو بل گرافیک هم باید وګورو. بالکل یو بل گرافیک هم لرو. چا ډېرې منډې تر دمګړۍ تر سره کړي دي. څوک مخکښ ده په یا ټاپ منډه جوړونکي یا ټاپ سکورر لیست هم وګورو. بالکل سروش صاحب،
البته یه هایست پارتنرشیپ یا همان همکاری دو نفر است در جایگاه البته 3 بار 160 رنج اگر اشتباه نکنم.
البته هارون خان و عبدالمالک په سر کې دي، تاسو ګورئ چې
160 رنج کردن. البته سومین ویکت بودن که آمدن، سومین پلیرهایی بودن که در بازی کردن. در 118 رنج عثمان نوری و صدیق پاچا انجام دادن. 113 رنج هم زبیر اکبری و حسن اساخیل. 112 رنج هم مسعود گربز و خالد تنیوار. 110 رنج هم توسط سمی شهندواری و شهزاد محمدی
سیالۍ کې تر سره کړلې. دغه لوبغاړي په 5م پوزیشن کې دغه ملګرتیا تر سره کړې ده. دا هم های استرایک ریت ده چې تر دمګړۍ پورې تر سره شوی. سروش صاحب،
بله، ولید میاخیل از 4 انینگز 101 رنز گرفت، 4 ضربه فور داشت، 6 ضربه سکس و 101 هم اوریجش است و 380 هم استرایک ریتش. صدیق الله پاچا 169 استرایک ریت داره، در 5 انینگ 176 رنز گرفت. محمد امین 345 استرایک ریتش است در 5 انینگز. عثمان نوری در جایگاه بعدی با 140. محمد اکرم با 256. مبین بختیار 192 و که در 1 انینگز به 7 رنز گرفته بود و فیصل شینروزاده هم در 6 انینگز توانسته که در مجموع 149 رنز بگیره. 149 استرایک ریتش است.
ډیره زیاته مننه له همکارانو څخه چې په زړه پورې معلومات یې په ګرافیکي بڼه تر هیوادوالو پورې ورسول او شریک یې کړل. مه هېروئ چې تاسو کولی شئ راشئ کابل کې ای بي کریکټ لوبغالي ته له سیالۍ له نږدې څخه وګورئ. سبا مه هېروئ چې سبا به پایلوبه وي. پایلوبه هم د رخصتۍ په ورځ ده. کولی شئ چې تشریف راوړئ د ای بي کریکټ لوبغالي ته دغه سیالۍ له نږدې څخه وګورئ او ډېره خوندوره پایلوبه به واوسي. هیله لرو چې لوبغالي کې ځای نه وي د پایلوبې او ټول هیوادوال تاسو راشئ او دغه سیالۍ له نږدې څخه وګورئ. ورځو دمې ته بیا بېرته راګرځو.
دوباره خوش آمدین و ادامه برنامه در خدمت شما هستیم. انشالله که روز را بخیر سپری کنین. امروز یک از مسابقات جذاب هست، همون گونه که قبلا هم گفتیم، کوالیفایر 2 و باید بشینین بازی رو ببینین، کیف کنین. در استودیو با ما هم یک از بالران تیم سپین غر واریریز هست، نصیر معروف خیل، که سلام علیکم، خیلی خوش آمدین.
و علیکم السلام، ډیر زیات مننه، خوشحال اوسئ.
معروف خیل، چی شد که دوباره برابر اباسین نتونستید و پیروزی برسید تیمتان؟
بالکل هغوی خلاف موږ دا دومره لوبه ده چې موږ یې پیل وکړو. واقعیت د دوو میچو کې موږ دواړو ته هغه تراسو نو هغه توپیر زموږ او هغوی ترمنځ یوازې فیلډینګ وي، ځکه هغوی یو ورځ دوه ورځې پس میچ کوي، نو زموږ هلکان دا څو ورځې مکمل مسلسل دا نن بیا که نن بیا ګټو سبا بیا د مسلسل لوبېږو. هلکان زموږ لږ ستړي وو، فیلډینګ کې هغسې اکټیو نه و، نو توپیر هم دا و چې موږ هغوی ته چانسونه ورکړو. که هغوی هغه تېره ورځ عثمان نوري سل وکړو نو هغوی ته هم چانس ورکړو، همداسې دا نور پلیران یې نو کیچونه هم ډراپ کړه، هماغه وجه و چې بس میچ هم وبایل.
همیشه از بازیکنان که بشه میگه بازی قبلی را اگر واگذار کردیم از او اشتباهات خود درس میگیریم، بازی بعدی رو ببریم. نقطه اشتباهیتان حتما جبران کردین در طول فرصتی که داشتین برای بازی امروز، چون بازی قبلی برابر کابلزالمی را شما بردین. امروز چگونه یک مسابقه در پیش دارین؟
بالکل د دوی په وړاندې خو زموږ هغه ټیم مورال چې دا هغه لږ قوي ده، ځکه تېر ځل موږ دوی سره مخامخ شوي وو، 250-260 رنز هم کړي وو، نو یو ځل مات کړي دي. او بالکل کرکټ ده، باید خپلو غلطیانې جبران نه کړي په راروانو میچو کې. دا داسې یو میچ ده ځکه سیکنډ کوالیفای ده، که موږ یې چېرته ګټو ډایرکټ فاینل ته ځو نو د غلطۍ گنجایش نه لري. که غلطي کوو نو حتما بار کېږو به او ټورنمنټ نه به لرې کېږو. نو هغه کومې غلطۍ چې د ټورنمنټ په جریان کې کړي، انشاءالله هلکان هماغه کې بیګام سره میټینګ کې لګیا ول چې دا غلطیانې به روان میچ دی او کابل زلمي خلاف چې دې خلاف به یې نه تکرارو. نو انشاءالله هلکان مکمل آماده دي او انشاءالله چې ښه ریزلټ به ورکړي.
روی کدام عمیل از تصاویر تیمتان در حال نشر است، در حال آماده شدن بودن، روی کی زیاد حساب میکنین؟ در بخش بیتینگ و روی کی روی در بخش بالینگ؟
زمونږ والا که رښتیا راسو ټاپ آرډر زمونږ داسې یو ټاپ آرډر د که هغه د افغانستان ډومسټک او که فیوچر په اړه غږېږي نو هغه زمونږ ټیم کې ده. که همداسې حسن عیسی خیل ده، وفي الله ترخیل ده، زبیر اکبري ده، جلات موسازی ده. نو یوازینی زمونږ مشکل چې دا هغه ټاپ آرډر کلیک کېدل نه دي. که تاسو تېر یو میچ کې وګورئ چې زمونږ ټاپ آرډر یو نفر او دوه نفره کلیک شول، نو 250-260 وکړو. نو که همداسې نن میچ کې موږ له ټاپ 4 بیټسمینانو نه 2 کلیک کېږي نو انشاءالله په اسانۍ 250 پلس رنز کوو. او که چېرته نه کلیکېږي نو بیا به انشاءالله په فوکس ټول بالرانو ته چې بالران واقعیت که تاسو وګورئ فیسران زموږ ټیم کې د نورو ټیمو په پرتله زموږ ټیم کې هغه فیسران دي چې هغه ډومسټک کې د افغانستان په کورني کرکټ کې ډېر ښه ځلېدلي دي. نو خپل هم انشاءالله باوري یم چې ټیم لپاره ښه لوبه وکړم او هغه مؤثر تمام شم.
چه آماده هستین برای اینکه بازی امروز رو ببرین برای فاینال برین؟
بالکل هغه کوم ایکسکیوز چې دي د هغه چې دی هغه ټول د تیرو میچو کې کړي نو مکمل ارشینه که هوا سره کاغه د وشتنځای سره کاغه د مقابل ټیم سره دوی سره موږ لوبه کړي نو هغه ټول سره موږ بلد یو. نو هیڅ داسې هغه باندې پاتې چې موږ وایو چې دې کې موږ بلد نه وي، هغه نه. نو مکمل آماده ان شاء الله او پوره 100% کوشش کوو چې ان شاء الله ټیم لپاره خولو.
خیلی زیاد تشکر نصیر معروف خیلی از اینکه آمدید در استودیو.
ډیر مننه، تاسو نه خوشاله.
تشکر. بریم با هم یک جا به طرف پیچ ریپورت با نجیب سالارزایی همراهی می‌کنیم.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and a warm welcome here to Ayubi National Cricket Complex. Today we have got Qualifier 2. It's going to be a thrilling game between KabulZalmi's and Slepin Warriors. And we are going to talk about today's pitch and weather. So I'm having alongside me, Rahmatullah Shizat. Mr. Shizat. Yeah. Welcome, and tell us something about the weather condition here in this weather ground.
Thank you. Weather is really great. A little bit windy days here in Ayubi National Ground. So we have this a little bit, colder than last day. It's going to be fantastic competition as a weather.
Okay, if you tell us something about any team winning the toss, they would be looking to score. The average runs on the very surface would be how much?
Yeah, it's going to be around 200. First, we're going to check the surface, then we're going to predict about that. So.
Okay, let's get down here to the surface here.
So Look, hey, there is no grass and looks no cracks, just like cracks, hey, and this is very hard surface as well, so no master as well. They probably can say that the wicket is really meant for batting as a flat wicket. So I think batting is going to be great about this surface pass innings.
Okay, so tell us something about the seamer support for the pitch in the air.
Absolutely, it's going to be great. There will be support. First floor is going to be supportable for the seamers as well. With this, if we talk about the spin department in the middle overs, they can get the benefit from this surface as well.
And tell us more about any team wins the toss. What do you think? They were going to bat first or bowl first?
Yeah, if they win the toss, they must go bat first. But around 200 is going to be chasable. If they want to put a back total, it's going to be around 220 or 220.
Oh, it's a fresh remain. So do you think they will score 200 runs?
Might be. This is because of they having both of the sides, KabulZalmi and Spin Rivers. They have a quality betting lineup, and they did well in this season as well.
Okay, thank you for being with me. So I want to tell you the last thing.
Thank you.
Okay, so here it comes that batting team will be looking to score around 200, and chase is quite possible. It's a report from the pitch.
مشاهي هوادوالو یو ځل بیا هم بخیر راغلی. پچ ریپورټ منډې که چېرته په لومړۍ پاڼۍ کې ترسره کېږي ممکن په دویمه پاڼۍ کې بیرته پوره شي او هره لوبډله چې ټاس ګټي ظاهرا د پچ ریپورټ له په اساس البته توپوهنه به غوره کوي. په سټډیو کې راسره د تېرې ورځې د سیالۍ غوره لوبغاړی محب الله همراز میلمه ده. محب ستړی مه شي، وخت بخیر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. مننه، خوشحاله اوسئ، خیر اوسئ.
محب دا راته ووایه چې تېره ورځ د سیالۍ غوره لوبغاړی شولې، نن څومره چمتو یې دغې مهمې لوبې ته؟
بالکل تېره ورځ تاسې ولیده چې د لوبې شاهدان واست چې بالکل میدان کې یو ډېر ښایسته میچ وسو. نو انشاءالله نن میچ دپاره موږ کوچ او کپټن یو ځل بیا په نوي پلان سره میدان ته راځو. انشاءالله دغه میچ به هم ګټو. د ګټې دپاره موږ ټول لوبغاړي میټینګ کړی دی. انشاءالله خپل پوره خواري به کوو.
هغه مهمې برخې ستاسې د جلسې څه وې؟ په څه مو ډېر تاکید وکړ؟ توپوهنه مو ښکاري چې ان تر اووم توپوهونکي پورې هم تاسو توپوهنه لرئ. توپ اچونه مو وڅېړله، ډګر ساتنې باندې مو بحث وکړ. ستاسې د جلسې چې د روزونکي پرته له شکه د لوبغاړو ترمنځ ترسره شوه مهم ټکي څه وو؟
بالکل موږ خو کوچ صاحب او کپټن دا مشوره مو وکړه چې موږ ټاس هم ګټو، لومړی به بالینګ کوو ځکه موږ بیټینګ ماشاءالله ونه بلکې داسې 9 پورې داسې بیټسمینان لرو چې هغه پراپر بیټسمینان دي. نو بیټینګ لین مو ډېر دی. که موږ دوی موږ ته 200 ټارګېټ هم راکړي، موږ به انشاءالله کومه ستونزه ونه لرو. موږ 10 بیټسمینان لرو، انشاءالله هدف پوره کولی شو.
تېره سیالۍ کې تا ډېره غوره توپ اچونه ترسره کړله، توپوهنه دې هم یو څه ناڅه وکړله. نن سیالۍ کې که بیا هم درته پرته له شکه توپ اچونه در رسېږي، باوري په ځان دی چې همغه تېرې ورځې سیالۍ په څېر توپ اچونه ترسره کړې؟
بالکل هو، زه په ځان باندې پوره باوري یم چې انشاءالله د خپل لوبډلې لپاره به یو ځل بیا داسې لوبه کوم چې هغه د ګټې حصه وګرځم. انشاءالله خپل پوره کوشش په میدان کې کوم.
پیچ دې نه نږدې نه ولید څه ته ډېر جوړ ده؟
پیچ کپټن او کوچ هم د نږدې لیدلی او ویم ویله هغه ځکه موږ فیصله هم دا وه چې بالینګ کوو. نو بالینګ که به لومړي سر لږ سپورټ کوي،
سپورټ به کوي، ډېره ښه ده. دا راته ووایه چې څومره د پایلوبې په هغه مسله تږي یاستئ. تاسو 2 ځلې اتلولي هم ترلاسه کړې ده او که چېرته دا ځلې دلته سپین غر ته ماتې ورکړئ، پایلوبې ته به ځئ. ذهنا څومره پایلوبې ته اماده یاستئ او څومره تږي یې د پایلوبې؟
رښتیا خبره که درته وکړو د اولې ورځې راهیسې مو همدغه سوچ دی چې موږ همدا ټرافي پسې راغلي یو، همدا ټرافي به ګټو انشاءالله د درېیم ځل لپاره.
ډېره ښه ده. او ستاسې تر څنګ په نور په کومو لوبغاړو باندې یو څه ډېر حساب کوئ؟ تېره ورځ درته نورالله ایوبي ډېره ښه پاڼۍ ولوبوله، ودې ویلې چې تر اووم ځایه پورې هم توپوهونکي لرئ، توپ اچونې اړخ مو هم قوي ده. په چا یو څه نور هم حساب کوئ ډېر؟
بالکل زه پوره باوري یم په مسعود ګروبز، خالد تڼیوال، رحمان الله زدران او کپټان اجاز چې نن به انشاءالله موږ ته کپټن انینګز هم لوبوي. تېرې میچو کې نه دی چلېدلی، هغه هم دا میټینګ کې دا ذمهواري واخیسته چې انشاءالله وایي زه به میچ درته ګټم او ذمهواري به اخلم.
محب الله همراز ډېره مننه چې سټډیو ته راغلی او له موږ سره د خپرونه کې مرکه وکړه.
مننه، خوشحاله اوسئ.
د تاسې هېوادوالو هم مننه چې تر دمګړۍ زموږ لیدونکي یاستئ. ورځو د ټاس په طرف باندې او فضل رحیمي ټاس ترسره کوي.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. السلام علیکم. ستړي مشي په خیر راغلی. ښایسته ورځ مو په خیر. خان روغتون کابل غوره لیګ سیالۍ څلورم پړاو او ډېره مهمه سیالۍ سیکنډ کوالیفایر لوبه ده او دوه لوبډلو لپاره ډېره مهمه سیالۍ. هره لوبډله چې سیالۍ ګټي هغه به پای لوبې ته لار مومي. اجاز احمد زی، کابلزلمی، سپینغر واریریز، زبید اکبری او میچ ریفری یاسر لطیف زی. زو تاسو له ګورو څوک یې ګټي فیصله به صحیح هیډ غږ دی. اټس هیډ اټس ټیل. زبید اکبری تاسو یې وګټه. څه شی غواړئ چې ترسره کړئ، بیټینګ که بولینګ؟
سلامونه رحیمي صاحب، نن موږ غواړو چې اول بیټینګ وکړو.
ولې تېره ورځ مو وغوښتل ټاس مو ګټو، بولینګ مو غوره کړه، هغه هم په همدغه وخت کې لوبه وه. نن مو ټاس وګټو، بیټینګ غوره کوئ؟
نن وکټ ماشاءالله ډېره ښه ده، بیټینګ ته ډېر سپورټ کوي. کوشش زموږ دا دی چې سر کې اول بیټینګ وکړو، خو ټوټل پې کېدو.
څومره ټوټل؟
انشاءالله کوشش به هم دی چې په داسې وکټ باندې 200 رنز پلس وکړو.
200 پلس. ټیم کې کم تغیرات شته؟
ټیم کې یو آفتاب ناز او بیا د سمې سرما سین دی.
ډېره مننه، ښه چانس.
خوشحاله اوسئ.
اجاز که چې د تا ټاس ګټلی وی، ته هم بیټینګ کوو؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. هو بالکل ما هم بیټینګ کوو، خو ټاس ته هغوی وګټه. اوس به کوشش کوو چې ښه بالینګ وکړو.
200 منډې یادې کړې. څومره منډې به مناسب وي چې هغې رایسار کوي او بېرته یې وکولی شي پوره کوي؟
کوشش کوو ښه بالینګ وکړو، یو 160 رنزو باندې رایسار کړو تر څو موږ ته هغه چیس لږ اسانه واوسي.
جمعدین په لوبډله کې نن شته که نه لوبي؟
هو شته، جمعدین شته.
بل کم تغیرات شته؟
نه، سیم سکوار ده نور.
ښه چانس.
مننه.
تازه خبر راغلی چې سپینغر لوبډلې مشر زبید اکبري د لوبې ټاس وګټو، خپله یې توپوهانه غوره کړې.
قرار است که تیم سپینغر واریریز در کوالیفایر 2 امروز با توجه به که تاس مسابقه را برده قصد بیتینگ کرده. ببینیم که چه انتخابشان چقدر نتیجه بخش خواهد بود در بازی امروز، چون کابلزالمی هم در بازی دیروز نشان داد که هم از بخش بالینگ خوب هم از بیتینگ خوب برخوردار است. حتما نقاط ضعف یک دیگر خود را آنالیز کردن و بررسی کردن که چگونه پیش برن. برمیگرده به اینکه در جریان بازی چه خواهد دیدیم از دو تیم.
ورزو دمې ته فکر کوم وربشو د یوې لنډې دمې په طرف باندې له دمې نه وروسته هم بېرته راګرځو، ملتیا مو وکړئ. ښه، ورزو مستقیم لوبې په طرف.
Welcome and good afternoon here for the Qualifier 2 between KabulZalmi and Springer Warriors. Yesterday, Springer Warriors lost to اباسین Defenders. اباسین directly qualified. To the final, and KabulZalmi won against Shamshad Eagles. So now here is the qualifier number 2 between the top quality sides of this season. KabulZalmi captain Ijaz Ahmad Zaid leading here last night and won by a very good margin. Great batting lineup up against Springer Warriors. They lost to اباسین Defenders, one of the top team in this season. And they'll try their level best. The two umpires already walking and near to the pitch. Bahadur Niaze and Tahsil Khan Shinwari. And as usual, the match referee is Muhammad Yasir Latifzai. Today is a very warm weather here in Kabul, but wind is also slightly blowing here. And alongside me in the commentary box is Naveedur Rahman Rehan. Good afternoon too.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shafiullah. Good afternoon to you and everybody who are spectators of this wonderful match, Springer Warriors up against KabulZalmi. It's going to be the great contest between these two teams. As you mentioned, that Springer Warriors lost their game to اباسین Defenders last day, and they are the squad for KabulZalmi. Ijaz Ahmad, the skipper of the side, Abdullah Tarakhil, a very good all-rounder down to, and beside of him, Jumuddin Sultani, Khalid Taniwal, good batter, and Khalil Gurbaz, one of the famous and very good bowler for the side. Lal Basinzai, also a very good bowler. Masud Gurbaz. the one who is making runs at the first time, and Mohibul Amraz, the good all-rounder, the player of the match of the last day, and Nurullah Ayubi, also brilliant with the bat he can do, and Rahmanullah Zadran is also a very good middle order player, and Shams Karokhair is an all-rounder along with them.
Yeah, the news from the centre was that Srinagar Warriors won the toss and decided to bat first to put a very good total on the board. And talking about this lineup, Srinagar Warriors, Akbar Musazai, Ali Ahmed Nasser, the wicketkeeper, Zubair Akbari is the captain, Hassan Nisakhil, Jalat Musazai, Bilal Sami, Muhammad Allah Hamkar is also another fast bowler for them, Nasir Khan is in a really good form, Naveed Maruf Khair is a batter, Sami Sarmast and Wafiullah Tarakhil, the opening explosive young batter for Srinagar Warriors.
Yeah, they have very good opening, Hassan Nisakhil along with Wafiullah Tarakhil. They can make some runs for Srinagar Warriors, but let's talk about the KabulZalmi fast bowler Lal Baz, who can definitely be bowled absolutely well. They are the TV umpire Muhammad Sabir Ahmad Zai. He's a very expensive umpire out there. And here we go. Let's just start the game in a few seconds.
You will definitely have the countdown here to start this qualified 2, where one team will eliminate it from this season and the winner of this competition will qualify and will have a great final, grand final with اباسین Defenders.
Yeah, اباسین Defenders, a very top team, have already got way to the final. They've been shined across the tournament and they've all win this game. And the game is about to start.
So here we go for the first delivery of Qualify 2 by Lal Baz to Hassan Nisakhil. Slow one to start here. Good delivery. Straight away with the variation by Lal Baz. Started here with the deep square leg in place and a deep third man, because Hassan Nisakhil is strong on the onside. There is a huge gap between cover and extra cover. Oh, good work by Rahmanullah Zadran and stopped certain boundary here.
Very good stroke from the bat of Hassan Nisakhil. He is in a very good touch his last few matches. And brilliant effort inside the circle by the fielder of KabulZalmi. That's the requirement of time, especially of the big stage. It is like a semi-final. The winner will qualify directly to the final and the eliminator will go straight away to home. So a very crucial do-and-die match for the both sides. And both sides trying their best to win today's competition and create their place in the final.
Up in the air this time. And easily taken. Here is the first wicket. And another golden one for Wafiullah Tarakhil in this season.
Once again, disappointment from Wafiullah Tarakhil for Srinagar Warriors. He is a very good batsman. Top order batsman for Srinagar Warriors, but unfortunately out of form, especially on a big occasion where Srinagar Warriors need him a lot. Walking back to the pavilion, and the first breakthrough for the KabulZalmi, and successful start. Big man caught in the net.
Yeah, once again, a very disappointed season for Wafiullah Tarakhil. He's walking off very slowly to the pavilion. Rakhil departs without scoring here. Lalbaz with the first breakthrough in the first over again for KabulZalmi. Easy as you like by Khalid Tanewal.
Yeah, all about poor shot selection from Rakhil. It was the first over and you must be very, very careful, state the crease, judge the conditions of the pitch and as well as of the game, then go ahead and try your best to go for the big shots. That was too early and a mishit caused the dismissal of him.
Jalat Mosaze is the new batter. Yeah, that is a strategy because Jalat Mosaze not starting from the very first delivery of his innings. That is a great and excellent strategy. As you said, it's too early to play a big.
Assessment and adoption is quite necessary at any stage of the game. And a lot of responsibility on the openers to give a good start to the team. Now one down very earlier. Definitely pressure on the upcoming batsman.
Once again to the same fielder here. 2 wickets in the first over.
Unbelievable. What's going on here? Second one goes down for Spin Warriors. A very strong team. Reached to the semi-final. Now collapse. Especially the top order.
Yeah, similar kind of shot and easily taken once again by Khalid Tanewal. Another batsman without scoring here for Spin Warriors. He faced just 2 deliveries, Jalat Mosazai. 1 for 2, Spin Warriors.
دسکانتو پرداخت میشه.
720 730 740
عزیزی بانک، بانک مورد اعتماد همه.
Captain of the side in the middle, Zubair Akbari. They need a very big partnership. These two are the responsible batters to do so for their team.
Yeah, especially the captain Zubair Akbari must lead from the front.
Very good over, successful over. Very impressive. 1 for 2 after first. Mohibullah Hamraz, the player of the match in the eliminator for KabulZalmi, who got 4 wickets and scored 20 runs for the side in a really crucial situation. He's now into the attack because of his great form in bowling. The captain trusted him to introduce for the second over. Hassani Sakhil is the key player here to construct a partnership alongside with Captain Zubair Akbari.
Very strong comeback from KabulZalmi. The defending champions are playing now like real champions. The way they started against Pingarwari in a very crucial match. That is very, very impressive. It's a cricket. Everything is possible. It will be too early to predict something, but looks like an ideal start being given to the KabulZalmi by the Lal Baz. The way he bowled first over, conceded only 1 run and 2 big wickets for his side. Here he goes, Muhibullah Hamraz, the medium pacer, will continue the second over.
He lost his run up here. Has to go back and re-ball that one. Shot fine leg in place and shot square leg. And one field in the deep mid wicket and long on the other. No one on the offside. Mahib Hamraz against Hassan. Good delivery, fantastic according to his field. And push it that for a single. Hassan Isakhil look in a supreme touch. He is the leading run scorer in this season and is still going on.
Yeah, a lot of expectation from him as well. He must play today quite carefully to help his side because the team is already suffering from 2 big losses. And especially Wafiullah Tarkhil was a very dangerous one. Yesterday he was looking in a little bit of good touch. But today, once again, disappointment for the fans of Spin Warriors and as well as for his own fans.
Nicely played, find the gap, but there is a deep point in place. Zubair Akbari off the mark with a single. I should be very, very careful. These two particularly. They still have great hitters to come, but they need a big partnership in the middle because they already, the 2 wickets are down and they're inside the power play.
Very good delivery through the offside, just for a single. Yeah, these two should play with a different mindset. They must think with themselves that we are the openers of the Spinner Warriors and it is the responsibility of us to give a good start to our team because whatever have been done, that's done. And the recovery is impossible. Only the compensation is required here. And that is expected from these two in the middle. Right and left hand combination.
Nicely played this time and find the gap. But not enough power behind that shot. 2 runs come. Zubair Akbari now 3 of 3, 3 of 4 by Hassan Isakhil. They're dealing in single, which is a great plan because as you mentioned, they are now trying to execute the plan B. Not going for big shots, just be on the wicket for a long, long time. Oh, shaping away. Surprising delivery, even the bowler, Mohib Hamra, surprised.
This boy is a very, very impressive. He is doing wonders for his team and as well as for his career, especially in this event. Using as a main bowler of the team by the captain.
Mohib Amraz was part of Bose region in National T20 and opening the innings with Noman Shah. Brilliant shot. There is a protection. Single, 6 runs from this over. 7 for 2 after 2 overs.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we squeeze them into a luxurious dance of flavours.
This time down the leg side, a slide appeal by the captain. He looks very, very happy because of the performance of the bowlers early on. Completely beaten Zubair Akbari, but he was lucky. The ball not dragged into the stumps. It is a quicker one again. Lalbaz generating great pace here in this very important game. Again, protection here. Not a great execution of this shot. He wants to clear cover. There's a huge gap between long, mid-off and cover position. But Ijaz Ahmadzai set a very aggressive kind of a fielding setup.
Yeah, the idea is pretty clever. You want to have another wicket here and keep them under pressure and keep the momentum to their side. But on the other hand, the way these two are playing in the middle, so far they're successful, and they must keep this strategy applied in the next overs as well.
Changes length here, pull the length back. Lalbaz. There's not a lot of extra bounce here. Ball skid through. But the key here in the great bowling is that Lalbaz is bowling in a very tight line here. They're already under pressure. Zubair and Hassani Sakhil. Watchfully played that, and no chance here for a single.
A little bit of fumble in the fielding, and Zubair Akbari wanted to go for the single. But no was the call from Hassani Sakhil, and that was a very good call as well. They must be very, very careful while running in between the wickets, because they won't be able to adapt or afford more losses here, especially under pressure conditions.
On his back foot this time, and driven to extra cover. A single will finish this over. Only 2 runs taken, 9 for 2 after 3 overs. Excellent over by Lalbaz again.
هر انسان زموږ لپاره مهم دی او د هغوی د روغتیا لپاره هر هڅه کوو.
زما مسؤلیت د هر ماشوم خوشحاله او سلامت لیدل دي.
هر مریض زموږ لپاره ځانګړی دی. موږ د هغوی د ژوند ژغورلو او پاملرنې ژمنه کوو.
موږ په خان میډیکل کمپلیکس کې ستاسو د هډوکو هره ستونزه په دقیقو او مسلکي لاسونو باندې حل کوو.
ما همه با هم آماده ایم تا بهترین خدمات را برای هموطنان عزیز ارائه نماییم.
خان روغتون خدمات و نمونه ما کورنۍ ته نوې ژوند را.
ښه راغلاست. ستاسو خدمت زموږ لومړیتوب دی. خوښ یو چې ستاسو خدمت کوو.
A very important match is in progress and a very good start from KabulZalmi, the defending champions, playing like real champions here. A very good delivery to start with. Fourth over. Hamra has been very, very impressive and useful for the KabulZalmi side.
Tight bowling so far by these two bowlers, Mohib and Lalbaz. Mohib again started with a very good full Lintioka delivery, not giving any room to the batters to free the arms and gets going. There's a deep square leg in place for this man, Zubair Akbari on strike. Nice delivery again, straight to Shamsur Rahman. Target that full length. That is a very good start to qualify number 2 by KabulZalmi.
2 back-to-back dot deliveries in this over. And that is not a good strategy for Spingar Warriors. They must try their best to rotate the strike and look for the singles and doubles.
Slower one this time, waited for that. Cuts it down for a single to backward point. They're bowling according to the field. Mohib Hamra's bowling over the wicket to both the batters. With the left and right hand combination in the middle. And I think no boundaries conceded so far. Dr. Noor, because of that pressure.
Yeah, they must need to wait for the loose one.
Slower one, but the line was not right. And this time a wide delivery by Mohib Hamraz.
Here, the responsibility of these two to rotate the strike and as well as look for the singles and doubles and play some pressure-releasing shots as well. Every dot delivery will definitely increase the pressure as well, more and more, on the Spingar Warriors.
Goes high up in the air and will clear the fielder. And this is the first boundary for Hassani Sakhil.
Very welcome boundary for Spingar Warriors. It is 4th over in progress and it's a T20 match. And it is the first boundary for Spingar Warriors. And that was the lucky one as well. Luckily, he cleared the inside field and then a couple of bounces into the boundary line. There was a chance of outside edge as well, even though the short third man is inside the circle.
Yeah, not the timing. Hassan would have liked it. But they will take the boundary. Flick that away on the onside. The chase is on. The ball win the race. 2 back-to-back boundaries.
That was a better. With a little bit of control as well. Even though there was a short square leg fielder. He was unable to clear him comfortably. And no chance for the deep mid-wicket player to stop that boundary. Great Risk work from Hassan Isakhil. Looks like he has the ability to go for the big shots, but due to pressure, he is playing quite carefully.
Yorker link delivery again by Mohib Hamraz and flicked that away out to the onside for just a single. Oh, end of the over. 10 runs from this over as well. 11 correction and 4 overs gone. 21 for 2.
A very slow start by the team Spen Warriors. After winning the toss, they decided to bat first. Lal Baz Sinzai. Today's economy is brilliant. 1.5, 1.5. What a start that he's having and got a wicket. I think he got in the very first or 2 wickets there. It's a brilliant piece of bowling.
آیا باوري بانکي ضمانتونو ته اړتیا لرئ؟ د کار بهیر ساده دی. تاسو خپل رسمي غوښتنلیک د اړینو اسنادو سره مربوطه څانګې ته سپارئ. تایید څخه وروسته بانکي ضمانت تاسو ته سپارل
Two wickets taken by him, and he is being absolutely dominating the Spin Warriors. Hassan Isakhil on strike. This time goes Hassan Isakhil big, and that's gone a long way. The beautiful shot by Hassan Isakhil.
You can't bowl to Hassan. Back of the length, pull that nicely, and the ball goes all the way out of the grounds. So straight away they're going to call the box of balls. The umpire is rushing into the center. Let's have a look at that one. It was a little shot. The ball was standing and asking for hits, and he smashed that. Brilliant, right coming from the sweet spot.
There was some massive power of Hassan Isakhil, especially if you're just pitching the ball like that. Hassan has the power of it to push in, and there was Lal Baz was pitching the delivery. Hassan Isakhil, if we're talking about, he is one of the leading scorer of this tournament, and his highest runs of this tournament is 132. And he is with best track rate also here. He's a wonderful player, son of Muhammad Nabi. He will be very proud of his son because he is a very talented young man.
Yeah, and one thing about his Pagizas, I think that was 23rd. He's also leading in that column as well. So straight away, he made the bowler to change fields, and the ball is brought back into the circle. The ball is found finally. It's going to be too expensive when somebody is hitting the ball, having seen a lot of the batters are having extra power. Anytime they connect, the ball is going out of the ground. So this is the second qualifier already. اباسین Dependers are waiting for tomorrow's big finale. There he goes, straight to the man. Shams Karakhil, he wanted to go to the top, and Hassan lost his wickets. He can't go to the top.
There is the third wicket for Lal Baz Sinzai. This was very good delivery in the slot, and Hassan Isakhil goes again big towards the mid-off, and it's slightly taken. Very good judge catch. Let's watch in the replay Lal Baz with some pitching delivery. The last one was a short pitch, and we were talking about the Hassan strength, and this was straight away in the slot, and the catch taken by Shams Karakhil. Absolutely a fine grab, and Lal Baz with 3 wickets taken out there in the middle.
He's pointing that I was going to go over the top of that fielder, but it was flattened straight to the hands of a safe catcher. So it's early pressure on Spingar Warriors. They're having their third and their loss of last two games in both times against اباسین defenders.
That's the early breakthrough again by Lalbaz Sinzai. This was the delivery. Pitched off in the slot and straight towards the mid-off. And Shamskar Okhel with a very good safe hands catch. And this is something which in the power play as well, they have lost their 3 wickets. It's been something dominating Spingar Warriors at this important qualifier. If any team win this game, they will have a final with اباسین defenders tomorrow on Friday. That will be also the biggest day of this tournament, KPL 4th edition on Hespetal.
The defending champion KabulZalmi last night, they were in trouble, but the only warrior there, Nurul Ayubi, who fought till end. And at the end, the game was also balanced, hanging balancedly between the two, but somehow KabulZalmi were victorious. So straight away, they've got a slip fielder, Rahman Lazadran, for the new batter. This time, he turns the ball on the onside. And a pressure situation, Spingar Warriors are already here inside the power play, losing 3 wickets. Somebody needs to stay and get them some runs. Akbar Musa is the newcomer.
Lalbaz Sinzai with very good bowling. He is just changing his line and length, and he is watching the batter where his strength is to push the ball, and he is pitching there. And it's 27 runs for Spingar Warriors, but lost the 3 wickets already.
Oh, it's going to be a wide or no. Umpire signals that's 1 for the over, but the batter is not happy. From the decision source, Akbar Musaze will go for a review or not. Let's have a look. He's asking the non-strikers. I think they might have reviewed that, but we haven't seen any signals from the umpire. That was too high.
Exactly, that was too high because of... it was bouncing a lot straight and it carried with the wicketkeeper. Very easy. Look at this in the replay. It was pitching the middle of the pitch and then goes towards of the wicketkeeper. Let's have watch in the replay.
From this angle, it's not quite visible, so they need to check that from the square leg position there. Look at the ball. It really was. It definitely is going to be given. It's a good review taken by the batter.
Yes, this was absolutely high. And if you just watch this delivery, this was bouncing and then finally gets an extra bounce. This was the reason that it should be a wide. But again, we are waiting, and still we are waiting for the decision. It's pitching, and the batter Akbar Musaze is waiting for the ball. When it gets pitched, and then gets extra bounce and carried to the wicketkeeper. Look at this delivery. That was absolutely high.
Definitely. That was a really surprising bounce. So it took a bit time here, and umpire goes for a wide. And that's why when the ball is very sharp and going to the wicketkeeper. So we are sitting behind the wicketkeepers. We can judge it from here, from the com box. It's quite visible. So we were also from the favor of the batter that was high.
Yes, definitely. Lalbaz with that delivery, but was bouncing a lot, and Akbar Musaze faced his first delivery, not runs taken by him, and it's the 4th delivery. Very good delivery again, straight towards the cover. There is a fielder available, and very good bowling.
In an important game today, having seen that Wafiu Allah Tarakhel, Zubayd Akbari, the captain of the side, and Hassani Sakhel, 3 batters are dismissed by Lalbaz Sinzai, and today Lalbaz is having the greatest economy in 3 wickets in his column.
Yeah, why not? He stuck that 3 important wickets, and there was a wicket, Wafiullah Tarakhel. Unlucky Wafiullah because he is not looking in touch in these days and losing his wicket earlier. And this time goes big. Akbar Musaze with some bouncing, it's gone for 4.
Yeah, that's great cricket. He can middle the ball well. He was having and picking the ball quite nicely. He knows that the fielders are all inside the circle. They have got 2 fielders, one in deep square leg and one is in the 3rd position. So you need to target, but be careful if the ball is having some extra bounce. You're going to break the ball. having seen 2 times the 2 batters were all out in the first over.
Yeah, this was some poor line by Lalbaz, and this wasn't middle of the bleed, but luckily the fielder was inside the circle, and that's an opportunity for the batters, the power play, that they can definitely go with big shots. Very good delivery. This was in good line delivery. And it's 5 gone 32 for 3.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we squeeze them into a luxurious dance of flavors. Prisma Juice, where premium meets purity. A product of Kabul Limited, Afghanistan.
Now look at the top scorers here. So, Walid Miakhel, 4 innings, 101 runs, 6.466 is there. The decent strike rate of 380. Talking about the high strike rates here. And so is Sadiq Pacha, 169. But Muhammad Amin Logari, 345. Osman Nouri, 142.56 by Muhammad Akram, and 192 by Mubin Bakhtiar, and 149 by Faisal Shinozada. Imran Mir is not in the list. One of the clean striker and finisher of the ball.
Yeah, just look at the strike rate of Walid Miakhel, 380. It's a very good strike rate, and especially in T20 cricket. And also Osman Nouri and Muhammad Amin, these all were some best striking by them. Very good delivery, outside edge. Lucky that the third man fielder was away from that, and that's gone right away for 4. Welcome Abdullah with a boundary.
The batter tried to go for that, had a little bat on it. There was no slip fielder placed. So straight away it's a lucky boundary. The captain of the side, Zubayd Akbari, I thought that he might have been back into the pavilion, but he's still there in the middle. While I was coming, I didn't see that he should take the responsibility to take a golden day for him, that he should continue in fled from the front as a frontline warrior. And they are also Spin Ghar warriors.
Exactly, Spin Ghar warriors now will be looking to build a partnership because of the lasting of wickets, and Zubayd Akbari as the skipper now could have searching where to take the responsibility, and Abdullah Tarakhel. Oh, very good delivery, straight to extra cover. Shamskar Rakhel is there. And if we talk about Abdullah Tarakhel, he joins to KabulZalmi for his 2 games last night. He wasn't quite amazing, and he conceded lots of runs. And how would be looking him today? Will he shine or will he give a lot of runs more again?
We will see if he shines. We will see if he doesn't. We will see. But the important thing is that having seen him the last match, he was quite expensive there. So he needs to continue the rhythm of his bowling, the pitching of the ball, and the way he's having a slingy action. It's rare in cricket, so somebody can be deceived quite easily, and he's having some good variations. So the with variations is going to just get rid of all the batters. No need to force.
That's some bowling, Abdullah Tarakhel. Akbar Musaze on strike, but there is some run-up problem. And you were talking about his slingy action of the bowling. It's just deceiving the batters. And if you have heard Hassan Sakhel that he was talking about his style, and that I can read of his style very well because of his doing something different with his style. And the slot down the leg side, appealing, and finally the umpire give it out. Very good delivery.
That is something we are talking about, the slingy action, low arm action. The ball is coming right into the stumps. Let's have a look here. Where was the ball pitched? It was right coming in front of the stumps there. Slightly going down, might be clicking the leg stump, and umpire decide finally that the ball was hitting the stumps. So the 4th one down.
That's some damaging for Spin Ghar warriors because the 4th wicket down, 4 runs being conceded from 5 deliveries with the 80 strike rate. Look at Abdullah Tarakhel over the moon with first over, but there is a breakthrough for him. and this was down the leg side and would be on the stumps because it would take the leg stump as well. And that is why the umpire is given that out.
So nowadays we are having some DRS system in international level, so it's going to be reviewed. But here on just for wides and no balls, we are having the system. Sometimes the batter is getting survived after being out. Slaying arm action, and the ball rightly over, just going in, clicking the leg stump. Umpire thinks that it was so like. So Ali Ahmed Nasir looks like that he's the new batter coming up into the middle there. So the captain of the side, Zubair Akbari, needs to stay there and play all the possible 20 overs.
Yeah, Ali Ahmed Nasir also a very good and fine batter of domestic cricket. He has played in a 52 games ago. He was pretty good with his batting, and he would be looking now to generate some runs for Spin Warriors. He is wicket-keeper batter and a very young still, and can do with his bat also Ali Ahmed Nasir. A very fine batter as well.
Today, through winning the toss, Spin Warriors decided to bat first, but their decision is so far not that good. Right, attacking the stump, but negotiates the ball through the onside. What a click that was. A risky couple runs here. Sprinting across in a flush here. It's a good communication. No need to lose your wicket in a form of run outs.
Very good running between the wicket by Ali Ahmed Nasir and Zubair Akbari. Look at that delivery again. Was on the same length delivery. Is sliding down the leg side. And Ali Ahmed Nasir just flicks that towards the dip square leg. And the fielder was a little away from that. And finally, two safely runs taken by Ali Ahmed Nasir. From one ball he faced, he got 2 runs. And he is with the intentions to lead the runs as well.
It's an important game. The team wins state, go to the final. The loser will go back to their home. So that's why they should go after runs. Straight over the top. Almost carried to the fielder there, but lucky boundary. Abdullah Tarakhil was attacking and the ball was having some extra bounce. But Ali Nasir is not happy from. He's just pointing like once Hazrat Lazaze was having to Shaheen Afridi of Pakistan.
What's going on? Ali Ahmed Nasir just shaking his hands to him that I'm never in care of you. Do what you can do. And this ball was bouncing and just played towards the fine leg. But luckily I would say that the fine leg fielder was inside the circle and this delivery was a little away from him to count. And Ali Ahmed is pretty confident of his decision. Oh, very good delivery again. That decision, I told that he was happy to play that over fine leg.
خان روغتون دا طبابت په ډګر کې یو روښانه او بې مثاله نوم چې د معاصر طبي ټکنالوژي مجربو ډاکټرانو او مسلکي کارمندانو سره په مختلفو ډیپارټمنټونو کې خدمتونه وړاندې کوي د زړه داخله او جراحي عمومي جراحي او لیپروسکوپي د عصبي ناروغیو داخله د غاښونو او وریو جراحي او درملنه فزیوتراپي غوږ ستونی او پزه الټراساوند او ډاپلر هیمودیالیز بیړنۍ څانګه او مجهز درملتون موږ د ګرانو هیوادوالو ډاډمن تشخیص او درملنې ته ژمن یو. خان روغتون زموږ موخه ستاسو روغتیا.
ټلیفوني اړیکې واټنونه لنډوي او رشتې لا پیاوړې کوي. د میاشتنۍ 10 دقیقو کڅوړې څخه د 180 افغانیو په بدل کې یوې میاشتې لپاره ګټه پورته کړئ. فعالولو لپاره ستوری 233 ستوری 9 ستوری 1 علامت نمبر ډایل کړئ.
افغان د سیم پیاړي چې په افغانستان کې د 5G خدماتو لومړنۍ ازمایښتي شبکه ده او افغانان له ډیجیټلي نړۍ سره نښلوي.
It's 6 gone. The power play done 43 runs for 4.
Not a good start after winning the toss. Spin Ghar Warriors captain still in the middle there, but they're not having a decent run on the board for loss of 4 wickets. So they're having a wicket taker, Khalil Gurbaz. Last night he was quite economical with his bowling. A wicket taker, he's having great varieties in his bowling. Zubayd Akbari needs to go hard and get runs for the team. They should score at least around 170 plus. If they are going to fight back, if they are scoring less than 150, that's going to be like walking in the park for the KabulZalmis. So here he comes in bowling from the far end. Straight back to the bowler.
One of the great bowler, and if you do remember, he was one of the leading wicket taker of this Pagiza 2026.
There he goes, the fielder is just there. Nurullah Ayubi, he was jumping high, but the ball was even higher than a risky shot. There he is lucky that the ball didn't come to his hand. First from the bat of Zubayd Akbari.
Very good judging by Zubayd Akbari. Was in the slot. We were talking about the ability of Khalil Gurbaz, but this dispatches it towards the mid-wicket area, but Nurullah Ayubi wasn't able to catch. Again down the leg side. There is a fine leg fielder. But a run's taken.
Now the confidence for the batter Zubayd Akbari would be boosting after scoring the Pagiza against Khalil Gurbaz. On the other hand, if you see Ali Ahmad Nasir, a wicket-keeper batter, he's also one of the clean and great striker of the ball. They need to play the possible 17 more overs, 13 more overs. If they play, they can get runs. If they lose wicket, the pressure is going to be back on the bowlers. And later on the talenders. Yesterday, Aftab Alam, he had a great day, but every day is not Friday.
Exactly, Aftab Alam, who had there a very good day. 83 runs from his bat was outstanding, and he helped the team to have 200. There was a target of 229. But he was the key that reached the score to 200. Very good delivery, swings and straight to Masood Gurbaz.
Yeah, you are right. The ball was just spinning away from him. If he is going to go for a big shot, might be the possibilities of extra outside edge. And we could see Juma Sultan is there, but he has not yet introduced. This time, right attacking the stumps. On the back foot, he nudges the ball for a single.
Again, very good delivery by Khalil Gurbaz. And last delivery of this over, it was spinning a lot. And Khalil Gurbaz has the ability, and he is a capable man of spinning the ball away of the batter. Especially, he can end the ball with to Zubair and to the verge of wicket, and he would dominate with his spinning bowling. It's one of the great wicket taker. And if you do remember, in the series of India, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan, he was one of the economical bowler there.
Yeah, you've got great memories. You remember all those things, but it's not, none of these things are in my mind. So when you're having the love of cricket, you should keep in mind the batter was not ready. The umpire straight away signals as a dead ball, and the ball is not counted because just before releasing the ball, Zubayd Akbari was backing away from the stumps. So this is good cricket. Ahead of time, you can just get away. Zubayd, the previous ball, he went with a spin and smashed it for a 6 there. Last ball. Pitching outside. Umpire straight away goes and should just have some exercise there. Wide signaled.
This was a wide signal, and the previous deliveries you were talking about, he gets away of that. Because of he was not ready to that. And last delivery of this 7th over. Very good delivery. Straight towards the third. There is a failure. But no chance for them to take a single. It's 7 gone, 52 for 4.
ATM خود را فراموش کرده اید؟ نگران نباشید. با اپلیکیشن ازیپی به سادگی و بدون کارت از ماشین های خودپرداز پول برداشت کنید. سریع، آسان و مطمئن.
عزیزی بانک، بانک مورد اعتماد همه.
نورلا شاته دیم شاته.
If we talk about the weather, just before the start of the game, the wind was blowing across here, but now the weather has absolutely stopped. And look at the batting lineup there on the screen. It's just all plenty of the first two batters are scoring nothing. Qualifier 2 today. KabulZalmi is up against Pingar. One of the team is already waiting there, اباسین Defenders. Short pitch. A little bit playing that with a horizontal bat. No need to take any risk.
Here he goes, Ali Ahmad Nasser joking with Abdullah Tarakhel as they had that hands shaking as well. But now, straight away, there isn't something in cricket which the bowler force the batters to make some mistakes, but the batter should have go with his mindset and never do any mistake, because with one mistake he can lose his wicket and that would be a big damage for their team.
This time the bowler is just losing something in his run-up. Yeah, you were talking about sledging. When the bowler is talking to the batter, making him confused, especially in test matches, having seen a lot. So the batter became a little frustrated and he goes for any risky shot, losing his wicket. But sometimes if the batter connects, it's going to be a very good over for him. But most often you should lose your wicket. So try to be more cautious there. No need to be a little under pressure there. Yorker attempted, but very well played.
Yeah, this was a very good delivery of Abdullah Tarakhel. He just attempted to have a Yorker, but this was full toss and Zubair Akbari. Wonderful with the playing and runs taking. You're about sledging. They're sledging. That especially you saw, you told that this can be in test cricket a lot, and that is why cricket is something which the batter and all the bowlers should take from their minds. Very good delivery against 2 hours of long off, and 1 run safely taken.
But here on the batters are both playing conservatively. No need, no hurry. They have got plenty of force left, but not too many wickets. The last 4 batters would be all tailenders. So now the captain of the side scoring with a strike rate of almost 110. And so is Ali Ahmad Nasser. That's good cricket. They should play up to number 13, 14 and without losing any wickets. If they're going to stay intact with their wickets, they can get runs in the last 5 overs if they're going to target.
That's some good cricket by Zubair Akbari and Ali Ahmad Nasser. That now they are making the partnership, but when the times arrive, they will also have some head for them. And this is the policy that these 2 batters leading now.
Yeah, if they're going to target 1 or 2 overs, getting 15 to 20 runs, that's going to be all enough for the batting side because they are in deep trouble here at this stage of the game. And this is a kind of eliminator, and the winner straight goes to the final. The loser, as I mentioned before, is going to be back on their ways to Paktia, Khost, Kandahar, Laghman, any part of the country.
Exactly. Zubair Akbari now with 19 runs, and this is a very crucial game. Wide delivery. Exactly, this was sliding down the leg side, and you were talking about the winner of this game will be directly to the final, and already اباسین Defenders are waiting for the winner to come and to pitch with them on Friday. That will be also the biggest day of the KPL 4th edition.
Yeah, so tomorrow we are expecting a huge game in a huge crowd. And which these 2 teams, they are both fighting for that. The tussle is going on for that. Who would be against? Wanted to go for an uppercut, but he missed a slower delivery. Very well kept by the wicketkeeper. He's just having a forward diving, never easy.
Yeah, Zubair Akbari was in 2 minds. He wanted to get this ball over the wicketkeeper, but slightly he thought that let's leave the ball. And they was in 2 minds. And finally, Abdullah Tarakhel is dominating Zubair Akbari with his different line and length, Yorker length, shorter and bouncer.
Oh, brilliant. Slower Yorker. A leg cutter was applied there, but it's a gentle push. Finishes with a single. So after 8, 57 for loss of 4 wickets.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we squeeze them into a luxurious dance of flavours. Prisma Juice, where premium meets purity. A product of Kabul Limited, Afghanistan.
There are some voices in the change. There is some changing in the voice. Mr. Shafiullah Shinwari along with Rahmatullah Shahzad will be joining in the comebacks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rehan and Salarzai. Khalil Gurbaz will continue his great bowling today against Zubair Akbari. He is the responsible man to prolong the innings along with Ali Ahmed Nasser, but brilliant and tight bowling so far. Very economical so far, Khalil Gurbaz. 57 on the board, but they lost 4 wickets. Tucked away on the onside for a single, looking for 2 runs. Great running.
Qualifier number 2 is such an important match to seize for both sides, but what a big pressure for Spinning Warriors. And what a great innings the season bombing for KabulZalmi. They put a back pressure. This is the only picture that the match has been really easy. I mean, match has been really slow. Not just slower, but scoring runs.
Yeah, because of the early wickets in the first over, they lost 2. And then Abdullah Tarakhil came and got a wicket as well. Khalil Gurbaz is doing well this time. A soft dismissal here. An easy opportunity with Masood Gurbaz stumping here. And captain is walking back to the pavilion. 5th wicket goes down.
Wicket number 5 for KabulZalmi. Wicket number 5. What a great performance for KabulZalmi in bowling. Especially this man did well. Khalil Gurbaz. Crack stump here comes for KabulZalmi. The wicketkeeper behind the wicket, Mr. Gurbaz, does well. And finally, the pressure is on for Spinning Warriors.
You want to come down the track and clear long off. But missed the line of the ball. Easy stumping chance for Masood Gurbaz. And the big wicket goes down now. The low order batters will take the responsibility. Shafaq Al-Jain, Ali Ahmed Nasir.
If we talk about these 2 batters for Spinning Warriors, they did well. Just one in one match. One match was really terrific. Shafiqullah Shafaq did well in his batting in that occasion. The match was really slow and down, and finally this man came to strike and both his runs on the board. Then one match was absolutely great for Ali Ahmed Nasser. Did well and completed his half century of this season. A younger man, might be the youngest of this series, this season as well, and especially in Spinning Warriors. And let's look at, hey, these 2 batters, do they fight well for Spinning Warriors or not? They must go just so simple single and double. However, the start is not great, Mr. Shinmari. Just the only way for them to go just with chasing the strike.
Yeah, as you mentioned, they should go for 1 and 2s for the upcoming 2, 3, 4 overs. Because after this, that's the last recognized batters cutted away. And 2 runs taken easily by Ali Ahmed Nasser. That was brilliant to end the over. So after 9 overs, Spingar Warriors in deep trouble, 62 for 5.
خان روغتون د سیمې په کچه یو منلی او د ډاډ وړ صحي مرکز دی چې د اوسني وخت سره سم په پرمختللو طبي تجهیزاتو سره سمبال او د مجربو متخصصینو کور دی. دلته د انجیوګرافي او انجیوپلاسټي په شمول د زړه خلاص عملیاتونه، اورتوپیډي، جراحي اعصاب او جراحي یورولوژي اړوند مغلق عملیاتونه، د مور او کوچني اړوند خدمتونه، مجهز لابراتوار او درملتون او نورو ډیرو څانګو په لرلو سره 24 ساعته د ګرانو هیوادوالو په چوپړ کې دی.
خان روغتون ملټي سپیشلیټي هسپیټل، زموږ موخه ستاسو روغتیا.
A record summary of Peter Hill just on a golden duck. Jalap Musazi with dot as well, just first 2 balls. Sunny Sahil did not fail in this match as well, just 20 of 13. A super good. Akbar Musazi just scored 4 runs and faced 5 deliveries. Zubair Akbari and 22 lost his wicket and a stump out. So the great bowling performance by the KabulZalmi, you are the witness, and they showcased a new and a unique bowling performance in this important crucial match.
Yeah, exactly. So they should try Shirzad to prolong the innings as far as they can. These 2, as I mentioned, these are the last recognized batters.
Yeah, if they keep just retaking the strike, single and double, it's going to give a lot of chance to Spingar Warriors for Holland and building a great partnership with the team.
Jumadin Sultani now introduced to the attack for his first over. He just pushed that. And run out. Oh, miscommunication here by Shafaq and Ali Ahmed Nasser. From bed towards here, Shehzad.
Unbelievable scene. Hey, this man is not happy, Ahmed Nasser. The first mistake is zakud by the main Shafiq Shafaq. No chance and no time for scoring runs in this time. Just then the mistake was just belonging to Ahmed Nasser. Must be in a hurry. Then there might be a little bit chance to reach the crease in time. Back distance, this man was absolutely in form, and he was expected to be played here for a good palm at hay or long innings, but just unlucky.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we squeeze them into a luxurious dance of flavors. Prisma Juice, where premium meets purity. A product of Collarwall Limited, Afghanistan.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la
Huge appeal this time against the new batsman in this strike.
The last wicket was mistakenly lost. By Spin Warriors, and no need for scoring runs in this small area. Jumadin to continue his bowling. Good line delivery. Beating the main, back pressure. Who will be the key player, who will be controllable play to just handle this pressure.
And now there is 7 and 8 wicket in batter. They will go with just 3 bowlers, Shazad. Because of the pressure here, 62 for 6.
Look in the row. Pulled out 1 wicket in this over. And finally, it's a wicket maiden over.
Excellent over by Jumadin, who start his first over as a wicket maiden. And half of the overs done in the innings, 62 for 6. And that is what transpired so far in the first 10 overs. Lalbaz was brilliant with the slower he started, and they got 2 wickets, 2 important. Ofofiullah Tarahil and Jalat Musa the very first over.
Yes, boy! Yes, boy!
Just only as we mentioned about these 2 men, they do have to make a misunderstanding condition between the wicket about scoring runs. To go for a single and double, rotating the strike is the only way to have and build a good partnership for the time. Just 10 more overs for accomplishment of the first innings as well. Shapak. And this time just carries down to the cover the point region and just single is taken here. They are the big hitter, and this is the cricket. Whenever you're just facing a big trouble, then you cannot do well. Pressure is something really hard, really devastating things, phenomenon in life. Whenever a human being is pissed, cannot do anything normal.
Definitely, that's why it's just feeling pressure here. Fumble by Jumadin Sultani in the field.
And see, Mr. Shafiola, I forgot, sorry, your name. Even if you face pressure, you take a pressure, I take a pressure. You and me, we cannot commentate the commentary. Back shout. Umpire doesn't move, just keep silence in this occasion. And this is what we're talking about too. Human being, when he's taking under pressure, can I do something normally?
Yeah, definitely. As you make an example of here in commentary, when we are not fully focused on the game, we might make a lot of mistakes. That is same with the bowlers and batters. In the field pressure, so here is another example of this miscommunication and chance of a run out.
Have you ever been past any trouble condition? Have you even been, taken under pressure?
You're talking about the cricket, playing cricket, or in commentary?
No, even in your life, any part of the life.
Yeah, exactly. Always, and as you said, every human being feeling pressure is not an easy job when you're doing anything. So end of the over, another very economical one, 65 for 6 after 11.
خپل د ATM کارت مو هیر کړی، اندېښنه مه کوئ.
big responsibility as a senior. He must show his seniority here.
Yeah, this can be the last hope of Spingar Warriors, this pair, right at the middle. Because already 6 wickets goes down. Even though they have a very strong batting lineup yesterday, we have seen Tabalam batting quite magnificently.
Wanted to go for a sweep shot. Shafiqullah Shafaq has been struggling but cannot connect it.
But the pressure of losing wickets will remain on its own place. And they must be very, very careful not lose more and more wickets. That was a very good delivery. Shafiqullah wanted to go for the sweep shot. No connection, dot delivery.
Now they are just dealing on singles, which not hurting the opposition here. They would be happy with those singles in dot balls. They think that they may not have a big target on the board to be visualized.
And this is the last ball of Khalil Gurba's spell. And they must be very, very careful against this dangerous man, the new spinner. Leg spin. And a very good bowler of Afghanistan domestic cricket circle. He's been impressive so far in the last few events.
That was a good call by Nurullah Ayubi. They had 3 fielders in the ring. So straight away he called the bowler to stop. This time he is on again to face that ball for a single and scoring 79 for 6 after 13. That really was a good over. And look at the spell, just again economical after 422 runs conceded.
هر انسان زموږ لپاره مهم دی او د هغوی د روغتیا لپاره هر هڅه کوو.
زما مسؤلیت د هر ماشوم خوشاله او سلامت لیدل.
هر مریض زموږ لپاره ځانګړی دی. موږ د هغوی د ژوند ژغورلو او پاملرنې ژمنه کوو.
موږ په خان میډیکل کمپلیکس کې ستاسو د هډوکو هر ستونزه په دقیقو او مسلکي لاسونو باندې حل کوو.
ما همه با هم آماده ایم تا بهترین خدمات را برای هموطنان عزیز ارائه نماییم.
خان روغتون خدمات او نمونه ما کورنۍ ته نوې ژوند را.
ښه راغلاست. ستاسو خدمت زموږ لومړیتوب دی. خوښ یو چې ستاسو خدمت کوو.
یا کیپر د بال رسوا. ولا خبر یاره بال. لاګ نشي په ساتل نور پتا نه لګي. کوم بولینګ څه کیږي؟ ټیک د جها. نایس بل، نایس.
Jimma is brought back into the attack. Slight appeal, but the ball really was drifting down the leg side. And Naveed Maruf Khail, he can't go well against the spinners. All the time he's going to go for a single. The ball is coming and hitting his pads. You should give a lot of the strike to Shafiqullah Shafaq. This time appealing and should be given. Great delivery, plumb in front. He was not able to defend against the spinners, Jimma Sultani, in the 7th breakthrough for the team, KabulZalmis.
Yeah, you can see again it was a very close call, an easy decision for the umpire. He took a little bit of time and finally raises the finger. So Spingar Warriors are now in deep, deep trouble and very difficult to come back from these kind of situations and set a very good competitive target for the opposition.
Look at facing 12, scoring 4 runs with a strike rate of 33. Sometimes in test matches nowadays we're having the quickest and the biggest high strike rates. So that was a pressure situation and he could not manage that. He needed to go and get single for Shafiqullah. Most often he's standing in the non-striker's end. So now they've got 3 batters left. So the game goes down to the Dfendrz. Here comes out Bilal Sami.
And credit goes to the seamer. The way Lalbaz start given to the KabulZalmi and dismissed 2 main batters of the Spingar Warriors right at the beginning. Then they kept them under pressure now. Attacking strategy slip in place for the spinner.
Now a little bat on 8 will be coming for the second one. This is the time that you can deal on 1 and 2. So He's converting one into twos. That's good cricket straight away off the mark. So Shafiqullah is the last hope for the team Spin Warriors, but they are not having plenty on the board. 81 for loss of 7 wickets, and this is over number 14 in operation here. Now in T20, the game goes down to the test match. It looks like that you will have to defend. And sometimes you play plenty of dot balls here at this stage. Shafiqullah would be happy not to lose wickets. So he doesn't mind that those dot balls here. I mean Shafiqullah Shafaq from the non-strikers end.
And the next question mark in my mind and in the people's mind as well, will they be able to play all 20 overs from here? Because already lost 7 wickets. A very tough job for the 3 batsmen to play all the 20 overs and face dangerous bowlers of the KabulZalmi. Finish with a dot. 81 for the loss of 7 after 14.
راستش من زیاد نانخور نیستم، اما آدم هر روز رستوران نمیه. کافی است، جیبم اجازه نمیده.
نوش جان رایگان است.
دگان بنداز. کیست که بیشتر نخواهد؟
قیمت همان اینترنت فراوان 13 جی بی
The dugout for the Spin Warriors are not feeling the happiness. So straight away brought changes in the bowling. Seamer is introduced from the far end there. Abdullah Tarakhil is changing end. Shafiqullah, the last hope for the team, is doing almost a good job, but they need to play all the possibles. 20 overs, 36 balls left. Just stretching his body and opens the face of the bat. Wanted to go for and find the gap, but straight to the fielder there.
A very special characteristic of this man, Abdullah Tarakhil, is that he become more dangerous for the tail-enders, especially in the death overs.
In special the one he's bowling the Yorker length. Extra bounce and very well carried to the wicket keeper.
One for the over. Warning from the main umpire, on-field umpire, and no response from the square leg umpire. It should have been given by the square leg umpire because it's very difficult to judge right from the front.
Aged outside edge, or got a little better and chipping out into the air. The intention was to play the ball through the onside, but the ball was flying onto the offside. Luckily that there was nobody at a catching position.
Good news for Spin Warriors. That particular Shafaq is still there at the field. Senior campaigner. He was away from the cricket from almost 6 years. Come back very strongly.
No! Bilal has been struggling to get a single there, but somehow the other night they were having 116 for 7, if you do remember. And they allowed 117 by 1 run. They lost 3 wickets. And somehow they won that match while they are going to defend. That's the lowest total where Zubeda had a man cut. Last over 5 balls remaining there in that match that night. Yorker attempted. Wide Yorker. Difficult for the tailender, especially for the bowlers who are coming out to bat and play against seamers.
The defending champions on their way to the final. They are brilliant so far in this, you can say, semi-final. This is the last game, the Eliminator 2. A chance being given to Spinner Warriors to find the way to the final.
Should be given, would be given, is given. Plumb in front. The umpire was just first nodding, and later on he goes there, and Bilal Sami facing plenty of delivery, scoring the first 2 runs with the very first ball, and this is the 8-1 down. So now Shapikola should take the responsibility.
That was his special delivery, and very dangerous to the tail ender. Umpire took his time and finally decides in the favor of the bowler. Bilal Sami facing 7 deliveries and scoring only 2 runs. Walking back to the pavilion.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we squeeze them into a luxurious dance of flavors. Prisma Juice, where premium meets purity. A product of Collar Wool Limited, Afghanistan.
Now Lalbaz, the wicket taker in the power play, 3 wickets for him. He had a great start for the bowling side, KabulZalmi's. He is playing a man role, a vital role for the team. Got early breakthroughs, dismiss all the key batters of the Spin Warriors. So Nasir Maruf Khil can bat. They have got deep batting lineup, but the way they're having runs on the board, that's not pleasing to watch for the Spin Warriors and their fans. So still they have got 5 overs left. Safiqullah needs to score a half century for the team if he's going to take out. That was something, improvisation. Got outside edge. And the ball is just landing 1 bounce to the boundary.
Yeah, Shafiqullah Shafaq is trying his best till the end. And you can see the way he played that last ball was surprising. But doesn't matter, the runs are coming. And that is a very good sign for Spinner Warriors. These are very crucial runs. And remember, they defended 118 here in this tournament. They have the ability to restrict the lower targets because of a very strong bowling unit.
This time he wanted to go straight over the top of the cover, but the pace that he generates is beating outside edge. Somehow you need to get runs in T20 format. You do not need to be too much tactical. At some cases you're going to do some improvisation like the previous delivery. So now they're very clever, straight away brought changes in the fields. Long gone is brought into the circle. Short fine leg is sent back into the widest fine leg position, and third man is already there. So for the improvisation, there are 2 fielders. So he's not interested for a single that he cannot trust a non-striker.
And that's a very good decision as well. We have witnessed in one of the match where set batsmen were facing the ball, and the last ball the non-striker took a single, and then became a very difficult job for him to defend and survive, and lost his wicket, and they missed 2 overs, played only 18 overs and 2 overs remaining on its own place. Now the same is situation here. Shafiqullah Shafaq must try his best to keep the strike with himself.
What a bumper that was. Right coming into the batter. A well-directed one, but straight away the square leg umpire signals that over shoulder height. You can't bowl another one in the sewer.
Yeah, some pace, an extra bounce. Very well managed by Shafiqullah Shafaq. Leaves it to the wicketkeeper gloves.
So again they're having three fielders in the circle. That's a very good call just before he bowled the delivery. That could have been a no ball, but the captain should have be very active there, should be dynamic while setting the field. There's only three fielders in this ring outside the circle, inside the circle on the offside. Here he goes, straight to the man, somebody coming underneath. And I think Abdullah Tarakhil is a fielder there with a grab. That single was very good for the Shafiqullah Shafaq, but he didn't retrieve the strike, and that's a dismissal.
Finally, the efforts come to an end by Shafiqullah Shafaq. He wanted to clear it over mid-wicket or over extra cover, but finds the man on the boundary line. And a simple catch for Abdullah Tarakhil. Now, Shafiqullah Shafaq is walking back to the pavilion after scoring 18 of 22. Spinner Warriors now in deep trouble. And almost impossible to recover back from that kind of conditions.
But we will have to see the strength of their bowling. They have got great bowlers in their side. And if they get wickets earlier, the game is going to be interesting. But somehow KabulZalmis are dominating. You can't go against the facer bowler that he's having extra bounce. So Shafiqullah was just trying to go with the top of that point fielder, deep point in the ball straight went. So here comes out the last batter. Today we haven't seen no sign of Aftab Alam. Yesterday scoring the quickest runs for the team, around 84 runs, just before he was bowled by Bashir Afghan. Look at the tailenders, the way they are batting. Nobody could blame them, but they can't bat. I think Muhammad Hamkar is the last man that he is walking up into the middle. So finishes the dot. So we have got some changes in the voice here after 16, 686 for the loss of 9 wickets.
خان روغتون د طبابت په ډګر کې یو روښانه او بې مثاله نوم چې د معاصر طبي ټکنالوژي مجربو ډاکټرانو او مسلکي کارمندانو سره په مختلفو ډیپارټمنټونو کې خدمتونه وړاندې کوي. د زړه داخله او جراحي، عمومي جراحي او لیپروسکوپي، د عصبي ناروغیو داخله، د غاښونو او وریو جراحي او درملنه، فیزیوتراپي، غوږ ستونی او پزه، الټراساوند او ډاپلر، هیمودیالیز، بیړنۍ څانګه او مجهز درملتون. موږ د ګرانو هیوادوالو ډاډمن تشخیص او درملنې ته ژمن یو.
خان روغتون زموږ موخه ستاسو روغتیا.
Zizin alongside him would be his partner.
Look at that. Wafiullah Tarakhil again goes for a duck. Not very good throughout the tournament. Then Jalad Musaza. So far, none of the batters stayed on the crease for a long time, and none of the batters taken the responsibility properly for the team. So 86 with a loss of 9 wickets. One more wicket to go. Very good restriction from KabulZalmi so far. Abdullah Tarakhil to continue. Begins over with a full toss delivery. Lalbaz, Abdullah Tarakhil, alongside his teammates, they were pretty impressive today. Well, in big stage, that's a big stage. Tomorrow, any team who wins, they will face Abasine Defendrez, the unbeaten team of the tournament so far. 5 fielders are out of the 30-yard circle. And this time down the leg side, and this should be a wide. Deep cover, long on, deep square leg, fine leg, in deep third out position with the boundary riders and the outfield. They are just looking for a wicket. If they're getting a wicket earlier, then they won't be able to register 100. Smashes it hard. The fielder is available in the deep mid-wicket. There comes a single. And here I'm joined by my well-known experienced commentator, Mr. Rahmatullah Shirzad. Welcome to the Heart of Combox.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shimshir Azizi. Really happy once again. Being here in this crucial match, qualifier number 2, the Khan Hespetal Field 2026. In the fourth season, just 2 matches away to complete the season as well. Just tomorrow is going to be a grand final. Hey, in this ground. Get delivery, just push the for a single. What about this big pressure earlier, losing wicket early overs in just 88 to 9, just 1 wicket more to complete this innings about this match, Mr. Shimriz?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, first when they lost the first wicket of Wafiula Tarakhil, then after that, so there was just the beginning, then the wickets were leaking. Oh, direct head, but this time misses that. If the wicket was hitting, then that would be the end of the innings for Spin Warriors. Yeah, when the wicket was lost, then the good option for them was just to read the condition of the surface, that how does the ball come into the bat. But they, to be honest, they just played irresponsibly. None of the batters taken their responsibility so far, and that was the main reason that they lost a couple of wickets after one another. Bumper and extracting some bounce, and this should be a wide.
I think pitching sharp pitch delivery on this occasion, Pooh, against the challengers, the bowlers, they're not on normal and the proper batters for the side. So it's not going to be a good something good from Mr. Abdullah Tarakhil. That's because he might just hit foot wickets. Coming with wicket and wicket. Finally, shot. There is a fielder. Oh, straight. Finally, this innings is finished. 90.10. Spin Warriors, they are all out. Just a 90.
Brilliant performance. What a way to end up the innings by Abdullah Tarakhil. Just a full delivery, and the fielder takes a catch in the deep square leg boundary, and they restrict the entire team, just making 90 runs. So this will be the slowest total of the tournament so far. Great performance by Abdullah Tarakhil. Great performance by all the team, the entire team. They really supported each other pretty well, and that's why they restricted them with the short runs.
Yeah, as I mentioned, this was absolutely a teamwork. KabulZalmi did well. Everyone in bowling, they had the performance really fantastic in bowling, especially the first 2 wickets that was taken by Mr. Laba Sensei. That was absolutely phenomenal. You can see with Peter Khil, Jassan Jad, Jalat Musazi and Jad, 20 for Wasani Sakhil, 22 for Zubarak Breeze, the skipper of the side. And Shapak just scored 18 of just 22. No one just scored more than this.
Yeah, only 3 batters. Compared them to the rest of the team that played just somehow well, especially the skipper of the side, Zubarak, but he only made 22 runs, then lost his wicket. Then Asani Sakhil at all, there was not a need to go for that boundary. Then he got out with that a boundary, and a brilliant catch was taken by the fielder. Then at the end, Shafiqullah Shafaq, it was good to rotate the strike, but he didn't rotate the strike and wanted to go for a big one. Then finally lost the wicket. Then the responsibility came in upon the shoulders of the bowler, in which you can't blame them. But unluckily, even after Balam was not playing today, as he was very good in his last match, just made crucial 83 runs for the side, and it looked like they would have won that match, but as he got out, and that was the last wicket, too late. But overall, that was a great performance.
Superb performance in bowling by KabulZalmi. They did really well. Not just Siemens and especially Siemens did well. And then Spin Parliament also performed really nicely for the team. This is absolutely phenomenal discussion.
We are going to go for a short break. After the break, you can join us.
آریانا با بیشترین پوشش نشراتی در سطح افغانستان و تجارت شما رونق می‌بخشد. اعلانات تجارتی خود را به ما بسپارید و پیشرفت را در تجارت خود احساس کنید.
افغان بیسیم افتخار دارد که اولین شبکه ازمایشی خدمات 5G در افغانستان است و افغانها را با جهان دیجیتال متصل می‌سازد.
هیچ تجارت بدون تبلیغات موفق نیست. اعلانات تجارتی خود را به ما بسپارید و پیشرفت را در تجارت خود
And only 91 now to defend. Nasir Khan Maruf Khel started with a quicker delivery.
There he goes. He's high, out of the ground. That's the business. You can't ball there too. Masood Gurbaz opens his account with a Shpagiza.
Yeah, this time great anticipation. Quicker delivery short of a length again. And fantastically hit towards mid-wicket for a maximum. This is the qualified to talk about the sponsor of this season, Kabul Premier League. It's the G70 brand of shoes and cricket merchandises. Prisma Juice, Netro Energy, Milano, Afghan United Bank, Khan Hospital is the main sponsor, Amar Construction Company.
And Prisma Juice you forgot about Bandi Amir's sponsor there, but Bandi Amir was a bit unlucky in this tournament. When KabulZalmi were beaten by Milano Shamshat Eagles, the team was out. Last night against KabulZalmi, Shamshat were out, and today Spen, Garluk, Abid in danger. The key is going to be the wickets. This time his heart straight to Zubair Akbari. He can't stop there.
Yeah, and thankfully there was the defense of Ullah Tarkhel, and there was a slight fumble. Wafi done well.
Each time the ball is connected straight, like a magnetic, the ball is just following the captain of the side.
Two great deliveries and watchfully played by Masood Gurbaz as well, straight to the hands of Zubair Akbari.
That's great bowling, a strong comeback after being hit for a big one. We haven't seen Sami Sarmas yesterday. There was some slight injuries for Aftab Alam. So today they have got Muhammad Laham Khan in their lining up. They are going to start the quick bowling and Bilal Sami. So Nasir Maruf Khel a wicket taker. So only 6 runs of the tour that's needed. That's a gentle push and finishes with a first over for 6 and without losing any wickets.
آیا به تضمینات بانکی معتبر نیاز دارید؟ روند کار ساده است. درخواست رسمی با اسناد مورد نیاز را به بخش مربوطه تسلیم می نمایید. تضمین نامه بانکی صادر و به شما تسلیم می گردد. تضمین شرکت در داوطلبی، حسن اجرا، پیش
Now if we talk about walking in the park, Khalid Tanewal and Masood Gurbaz should take the responsibility. Bilal Sami. They cannot win except that they should take earlier wickets in the power play.
Khalid Tanewal now, apart from that maximum, that was a good over by Nasir, but they need wickets because they have enough deliveries. KabulZalmi to chase down this target of 91. Waariریز should put pressure.
Oh, that's a great shot. Straight to the man. Nasir Maluf is a fielder. I thought there is nobody, but screen was in front of us. So the first breakthrough, Khalid Tanewal is back into the hatch.
Yeah, again, so now this is the opener of KabulZalmi. Goes for a golden duck. Umpire tried to make sure that is a legal delivery or not. It is. It's fine. And Bilal Sami, the very first ball, he produced that breakthrough and got a big wicket of Khalid Tanewal. That was a simple catch taken by Nasir.
If you do remember the same team, they were having 117 in night matches that they restricted the opposition and 116 all out. So sometimes you can defend from the lowest total. The danger man Khalid Tanewal is back. Masood Gurbaz is still there, but last night we have seen that we watched that Nurullah Ayyubi, he was the only warrior scoring 77 runs for the team. And an impact player introduced the new batter. Not a lot of pressure on the batting. So Spingar needs to just target the stumps. And they should have their fielder in excellent position like that was the first one. Ball according to the field set and merit of the ball.
Nur Rahman, the wicket keeper, is also a great talent. And one down position, he played well. Oh, beautiful delivery, a nasty one. And hard for the wicket keeper as well. Bilal Sami is not happy.
Some extra bounce, a well-directed bouncer, and Jalat Musazeh, who was just dropping the ball. So by signal by the umpire. The ball very sharply coming in towards the batter. So Bilal has his confidence very high after taking the first wicket in the very first ball. He was golden duck.
That execution of the uppercut was brilliant by Khalid Tanewal, but not enough timing on that to clear the third man, and that was easy. What says Gul Haris? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, you remind us something about his expressions. So now look at, they've got 4 fielders inside the ring, 5 fielders on the offside. 9 slip position, gully, point, cover, mid-on, mid-off, long on, deep mid-wicket, short fine leg. Nur Rahman and Masood Gurbaz should take the responsibility. Wanted to go for the Yorker, but slightly is getting over. It's going to be easy for the batter to negotiate.
It's quite a different surface here because the Spinker Warriors were struggling in the first over, and now KabulZalmi already lost their wicket and can't time the ball perfectly. Apart from that maximum, they scored only 1 run in form of byes.
This time, hits it hard, hooks that, and 1 bounce to go for a boundary. That's needed when you're having required run rate under 4 or around 4. If boundaries are coming, so it's going to be an easy chase. They would be looking to chase it down in 10 to 15 overs. And it's quite possible they should just keep their wickets in hand.
It was not a good delivery by Bilal Sami. It was poor one down the leg side. And the fine leg was inside the circle as well. It was easy picking for Masood Gurbaz. Bilal Sami again. Nicely played that in. A slight fumble there by Hassani Sakhel. Chance of a run out. Directed was needed.
Win for a dive there that the stumps are not broken. There was a little sloppiness shown by the fielder Hassani Sakhel. They didn't have a good start for the team. So now they have got 12 runs on the board. This is the second over. They do not need to lose wicket in a form of run out. Oh, inside edge appealing. umpire straight away signals that it was in answer H.
Dot will finish the over. 6 from this over as well. 12 for 1 after 2.
هر انسان زموږ لپاره مهم دی او د هغوی د روغتیا لپاره هر هڅه کوو.
زما مسؤلیت د هر ماشوم خوشاله او سلامت لیدل دي.
هر مریض زموږ لپاره ځانګړی دی. موږ د هغوی د ژوند ژغورلو او پاملرنې ژمنه کوو.
موږ په خان میډیکل کمپلیکس کې ستاسو د هډوکو هره ستونزه په دقیقو او مسلکي لاسونو باندې حل کوو.
ما همه با هم آماده ایم تا بهترین خدمات را برای هموطنان عزیز ارائه نماییم.
خان روغتون خدمات و نمونه ما کورنۍ ته نوې ژوند را.
ښه راغلاست. ستاسو خدمت زموږ لومړیتوب دی. خوښ یو چې ستاسو خدمت کوو.
عزیزی بانک مورد اعتماد همه.
That's a drawn shot, and that's the center of the pitch. The ball is angling in towards the batters when right-handers are facing against Nasir Maruf Khel. So Spen Ghar, this is the final game for both the teams. Anybody or any team loses the game will be back on their way, so that's why they are in desperate pressure here. Spen Ghars are not having too many on the board, just 90 runs. Straight, but a little between the two fielders. The plan was good, but the batter executed quite nicely.
Yes, struck it hard by Masood Gurbaz. Apishly played that, but between the two fielders. Excellent shot by Masood Gurbaz to start the over.
Even that was at a catchable height. Two fielders, Bahir Shah Mahbub and Akbar Musa. Musaza is there for the catching there. That's a strong zone. There he goes up and clears that. Goes all the way. Not too many runs on the board that he can defend. Pressure is back on the bowler Nasir Khan Maruf Khel.
Great cricket by Masood Gurbaz this time. Half volley, full of a length delivery, outside off, and sliced it away for a maximum. Great cricket. This time should brings changes in the fielding. Masood Gurbaz is very strong on the offside.
He's dealing on boundaries. Tush Pagizas in 1-4. This time given some flight to the ball. As once the under was saying Saluriza. So he's playing with some Salurizas and Shpagizas is needed because Masood Gurbaz has got the potential. Nasir Maruf Khel, he was a wicket taker, but he's a bit expensive today.
Goes back in the crease. Long on in place here. A single now. Nur Rahman yet to get off the mark is on strike. Faced 2 deliveries. 11 already, so they'll be very happy because the required run rate is not that much up.
Now they're having 23 runs. Not too many left. Power play should be the target. A little edge on that. Luckily the ball is not coming into the stumps.
They would be very happy to score around 40 or 50 inside the power play without losing another wicket. It would be an easy chase. In the third over, last delivery, 24 already. And the loss of only 1 wicket.
Straight in between the two, Muhammadullah and Bahir Shah. A few was stationed there, but the ball is racing away to the boundary in a flash. So after 3 they're having 28 for loss of 1 wicket.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we
with a straighter bat and got a second breakthrough. Would be happy, but already the damage has been done.
A second wicket for Bilal Sami. Good lane delivery this time on the 5th stump on the offside. Goes back in the crease, angling into the stumps that time, and outside edge. Easy catch for keeper. Nur Rahman, after a couple of sixes, is walking off. Scored 13 for the side.
Look at that. It was an in-decker slightly slower in the slot, but the intention of Nur Rahman was to go and play that over the top. If he was going to go for a straighter one, might have been even bigger. So 51 more runs needed. Nur Rahman scoring 13 of 6 deliveries. He's back into the pavilion. So the new batter will take the responsibility. Looks like Shams Kadukhel. He is very slow to get runs for the team. No need to lose wicket cheaply there at this stage of the game. Already 2 wickets lost. That's a game of cricket. This time he plays it nicely. Poor line, poor delivery, and races away. Just flick of the wrist.
They are beautifully picked up by Shams Kadukhel. He is a perfect batter at this stage. He has done really well. Played the anchor role with Nurullah Ayubi last night.
The quicker it comes, the quicker it goes. That was the pace that he generates, and the ball goes all the way. 4 deliveries, 18 runs, and a wicket. Next 2 balls, crucial one. Now in the 4th over, half of the runs already done. Bilal Sami, expensive today. Appealing, a huge appeal. Digging umpire, appealing umpire said that was the height issue with that ball. No DRS that they may have reviewed that to the TV umpire.
Another good delivery this time. Height might be the factor here, decided in the favor of Shams Kadukhel.
Yeah, Shams is a tall man. If that was Uzair Niazi, so might have been something in the favor of the bowler. So the height is an issue in cricket with no ball, wides. Bilal, last ball, win for a dot. So finishes, heads over after 2 conceded 23 runs, but this time for him is 2 wickets. So we're all 46 on the board for loss of 2 after 4.
اسکان کو پرداخت میشه.
720 730 740
عزیزی بس.
Be able to, only 2 wickets won't be able to support the bowling side so far. They have to go and attack the stumps for a couple of wickets, and they do need a couple of wickets before the power play ended, and they have to get them under pressure. Otherwise, that won't be that much difficult for the KabulZalmi to register another victory and face اباسین Defenders tomorrow for the grand final. And there I'm joined by Mr. Rahmatullah Shirzada, well-known experienced commentator and pitch reporter.
Thank you, Mr. Shamir Zazwi. Match is going really great for KabulZalmi. They did well. Start is nice for them. If we compare this innings with the first innings of this match, this is tremendous for the side. Sami. Offside edge. Just used the pace of the ball. Got 4 runs.
This time the intention was quite clear from Masood Gurbaz, trying to smash that over the long off boundary, but just a thick cage, and the ball races away to the deep third where no fielder is available, all the way for 4.
Might be really easy for KabulZalmi. This target, just like 91, is not that much bigger. The size, lowest target of this season of the KPL, the postseason.
Now only 40 is needed out of 16 overs, not a big deal. Just a small business for the side. Samir Sarmas to continue his third delivery. gives himself some room, but this time the ball is carried well to the hands of wicketkeeper without scoring any runs.
Quick start, Mr. Gerber just scored 30 of just 16, and Shamskur Hill 6 of 3. They are the dominant in batting. If they get better, then the wicketkeeper, Mr. Gerber, is great as the opener for the side.
His father will be really happy of Masood Gurbaz as he sees his two sons. One of them is playing in the national stage of the country, while the other one is playing awesomely in the domestic cricket, trying to find. This time he has landed high into the sky. Fielder is underneath. Will there be a catch or not? No, that is dropped. Lost the balance, and there comes too easy for the KabulZalmi side.
Yeah, chance created, but not easy. Hassan wanted to just take that easily, but that was absolutely hard. Running catch. His placement wasn't great. Not in the lead immediately. And finally, just lost his control and landed the ball without any catch safely. Mr. Gurbaz does well. 32 of just 17, and is a good man. Just likes to go big. This is why he's just dying like his brother Rahmanullah Gurbaz on the side of the ground. This is why about his good hitter. Besides slow delivery, that's a nice hit. Just one bounce for 4. What a good start! It says unstoppable man.
Brilliant piece of timing over the fielder to the extra cover, all the way for 4 more to KabulZalmi. Yeah, the recent delivery wasn't. There was a great delivery to at all by the bowler, but no support from the fielder. First, poor performance in the batting, and this time poor performance in the fielding. At least we have to back up the bowlers in the very crucial stage of the game. Samir Sarmast is ready at the top of his mark once again. Backing away up the stump, cuts it off all the way for an enormous 6 over the poster, and this should be another 6. Boundaries are leaking here. It's raining of 6s.
Good shot this time. Good shot. Backward find. This occasion ball was just gone. Flies into the air for a while, and magnificent 6 comes for KabulZalmi. Man just judged that nicely. Crack connection this time. Touch was absolutely nice, and selection of the shot was fantastic.
It has to be an ice. Once you are given a chance for the second time to stay on the surface and your catches are being dropped. So definitely in T20 cricket, so the ball comes too fast to you. It only needs this time the manipulation of the ball. You have to just give it away, just guide it nicely to the gapped area, so that will find a way to the boundary.
Made his room just going a little bit backside, and finally the ball was raised a little bit to his body. Made really nicely for the man to just touch that nicely. This time, just back to the fielder.
Finishing the over with a dot delivery, too expensive over so far for Spin Harwari. Yes, Samir Sarmast is a brilliant bowler. He is a premium bowler for the side, but not posted a very huge total. That's why the batters are playing devastating cricket. And thanks to the main sponsors of the tournament, the premium sponsor is Kabul Complex, Amar Construction Group, Nitro Energy alongside Milano Energy Drink, and Amir Hajizada Hospital, Prisma Juice, and G70 brand of the shoes. Here Sami Bilal to continue, steps down the ground, but the ball is well carried to the wicket keeper.
Otherwise, this season at all is fantastic, has been really great, really nice. As a technician, the good camera work, especially the drone camera work, was phenomenal, watchable. There was absolutely a glorious work by the drone photographer around the ground. Sometimes the camera was just going to the bazaar of this city as well. Down the track, time nicely goes for back shot. Oh my goodness, 6 runs.
What a time shot of the afternoon it is from the bat of Shams Karukhail. Excellent timing. Middles it with the sweet part of the bat and sends it straight to the for 6. Magnificent timing.
They're gaining a lot of confidence more. To be confident and play that confidently, hey, in this crucial time, qualifying number 2, they're going to be directly to the final tomorrow, and this track is going to be grand final, and they're doing terrific job. Hey.
A really high level of masterclass timing from the middle part of the bat. Have a look at that. I'm really enjoying whenever I see a batter just smashing such kind of shots. It really tells me that Afghanistan's cricket will be very rich in the coming years. This time, full toss, smashes it very hard, trying to go for a helicopter, but the pace of the ball was too quick and he didn't succeed at all with that. That's a sensible cricket, just going for strike rotation after smashing the baller for 6.
They're done the best. Look at this sexy 9. Just 22 more delivery, more runs to complete. And chase time, this is a target, the lowest target of the season. And they're gonna be in the final for the 3rd time. For the 4th time. Oh, back shot, straight. Might be a chance. It has a chance. Taken easily, finally managed. Just taken the revenge.
Masood Gurbaz this time doesn't succeed to register another half century in front of his father. Yeah, great piece of bowling according to the fielding. Disciplined piece of bowling. A fielder, the skipper of the side, is already taken into the long on. Straight to his hand this time. He makes no mistake and takes a simple catch. That is the end to the innings of Gurbaz. After scoring 42, he has played over 200 strike rate today.
Terrific job in batting in this crucial time for KabulZalmi. Wonderful time, wonderful performance in batting. Is not happy from his batting.
خان روغتون د سیمې په کچه یو منلی او د ډاډ وړ صحي مرکز دی چې د اوسني وخت سره سم په پرمختللو طبي تجهیزاتو سره سمبال او د مجربو متخصصینو کور دی. دلته د انجیوګرافي او انجیوپلاسټي په شمول د زړه خلاص عملیاتونه، اورتوپیډي، جراحي اعصاب او جراحي یورولوژي اړوند مغلق عملیاتونه، د مور او کوچني اړوند خدمتونه، مجهز لابراتوار او درملتون او نورو ډیرو څانګو په لرلو سره 24 ساعته د ګرانو هیوادوالو په چوپړ کې دی.
خان روغتون ملټي سپیشلیټي هسپیتل، زموږ موخه ستاسو روغتیا.
آیا باوري بانکي ضمانتونو ته اړتیا لرئ؟ د کار بهیر ساده دی. تاسو خپل رسمي غوښتنلیک د
He will join the party with another big wicket, Mr. Shams.
You recently said that how quickly and devastating cricket they are playing today. Yeah, it is just because of the total. The total is not that much huge, and moreover, it's a flat wicket. It shows really assistance for the batters. Yeah, in T20 cricket, whenever the target is not that much lower, and when the part-time bowlers are bowling to you, so definitely it gives you the kind of energy and confidence to play aggressive cricket against them. And when the target is low, there is no need just to take a pressure, so it gives you the kind of positive energy just to play naturally.
IB comes to the crease. He'll just face his first delivery.
69 for 3. 2 more deliveries to go.
Summit to continue. Good delivery. Inside edge. This time no chance for batter to play that.
That was inside edge. Almost misses the stumps with a few inches. Otherwise, that would be the end of Nurullah Ayyubi's innings, who was brilliant yesterday. Brought up his half-century and played a magnificent role in order to register a victory against Shamshad Eagles. And he was the man who just get them out of the tournament due to his outstanding performance. This time gives himself some room, trying to smash that into the onside direct head, but misses the stumps.
Such a good happiness condition for KabulZalmi. End up to 69 for 3, 6 runs. Mandatory.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we squeeze them into a luxurious dance of flavors. Prisma Juice, where premium meets purity. A product of Color Wool Limited, Afghanistan.
هر انسان زموږ لپاره مهم دی او د هغوی د روغتیا لپاره هر هڅه کوو.
زما مسؤلیت د هر ماشوم خوشاله او سلامت لیدل دي.
هر مریض زموږ لپاره ځانګړی دی. موږ د هغه د ژوند ژغورلو او پاملرنې ژمنه کوو.
موږ په خان میډیکل کمپلیکس کې ستاسو د هډوکو هر ستونزه په دقیقو او مسلکي لاسونو باندې حل کوو.
ما همه با هم آماده ایم تا بهترین خدمات را برای هموطنان عزیز ارائه نماییم.
خان روغتون خدمات و نمونه له ما کورنۍ ته نوی ژوند را.
ښه راغلاست. ستاسو خدمت زموږ لومړیتوب دی. خوښ یو چې ستاسو خدمت کوو.
That's it. As Mr. Najibullah Sarzai says this word, done and dusted. The power play is done and dusted.
Great use of the power play for both sides. And there is a signal from the umpire that where the skipper of the side, Zubair Akbari, is allowed to spread out the fielding with the 5 fielders out of the 30-yard circuit, which will give some support to the bowlers in order to restrict the batters. And here the batter will be somehow careful not to go for the huge shots as boundary riders are positioned closer to the boundary. And have a look at the innings. Khalid Tanewal wasn't very good. Just deep third where catch was taken now. Long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, deep third are positioned with the boundary riders. And down the leg side, no fielder, and there comes a boundary. He begins over with a poor delivery. 4 with the first ball.
I do remember his innings, Shamskar Khel, in the previous season, the third season of the QUALIFIER. He was doing terrific job. So finally, especially in final match, he did a terrific batting for KabulZalmi, and then they held the title of the QUALIFIER for the second time. Big name and big man, big hitter for the side as well. Something really special about this man. Full in delivery, just in the black area. Single is taken here. Yes, a good and sensible cricket. It stays in this time.
Vicious Yorker this time right at the 2. Not easy for the batter just to play that, but finally, being a clever batter, he succeeds and rotate the strike. In T20 cricket, when you lose the momentum, then that is not easy to get it back. As KabulZalmi got the momentum during their fielding, and still that is with them. Though 2 early wickets were taken by Spin Warrior, but still the momentum is with KabulZalmi.
Surmas to continue his bowling. Great semi for Spin Warriors, but today might be not his day. Finds the gap, cuts nicely. This time cover, point and got for.
Right away in the channel, Bazaraza started recently that he is a clever batter. He guides it to the offside and cuts it nicely all the way for 4. Fans must be really enjoying when Shams Karukhel and Nurullah Ayyubi are playing, and they are playing some exquisite shots of the day. Now they are just getting to end up the innings with a victory. Nothing can work. Neither the spinners nor the seamers, even no variations. KabulZalmi are on fire. This time smashes it very hard, all the way for six. Well carried to the batter, and he connects that properly all the way for another Shpagiza.
Terrific batting job. Back-to-back 2 great innings and batting for KabulZalmi. This man is really shining for the second time. The previous match was absolutely phenomenal. 70 plus runs for KabulZalmi. Now he's batting nicely for the team. As this man is just counting the seconds and the moments to chase on this easy target to be in the final tomorrow in this ground.
It doesn't matter if they are skinny, but they are connecting that with a sweet part of the bat, which can help them to smash it out of the ground for success. This time, a hook fielder is available in take him. This time, a sweet chocolate after smashing the bowler for 6. Brilliant performance, a wonderful comeback after a couple of loose deliveries.
Yeah, this is absolutely a phenomenal bowling after conceding lots of runs and finally managed just finishing the batter, just getting a wicket in this time. And this is a wicket for Spin Warriors. Man goes back to the pavilion after smashing some boundaries.
No matter if he is gone, he has already made the damage for the opposite side, and that is really a sign of quality batters. And no need for them to get worried. Only a single and a big stroke is remaining to end up the innings.
There is a last match hero, last match key player, Mohibullah Hamraz is coming in. He will join a party with Shams Karbakhil. If they punish and they chase down this target, it's going to be absolutely remarkable scene. And especially for this young man that is playing in the KPL. Could be a fantastic moment.
Only 7 is needed. Can't blame the bowlers here. And it is not impossible but impractical just to defend from such a low target. Samesar must to continue with the last delivery. Oh, I think that was well carried to the wicketkeeper. Finishes the over with a dart delivery. After 7, KabulZalmi 84 with a loss of 4 wickets.
Prisma Juice, the juice sensation from the heart of Afghanistan. Experience the sweetness of pure pulp, no artificial sweeteners, just honest goodness. Taste the difference as we squeeze
What a big, great picture. This says, get drunk and work. They... Sami. This is absolutely not shot. Clay was shot this time, just did poorly. Got 4 runs. Easy shot and easy 4.
He was trying to extract the bounce, but nicely pulled by the batter all the way for 4 into the final league area. Thank you very much to the production who have been supporting us throughout the tournament.
They've done the best. They try to bring us something moment, really exciting moment. Sometime they're gonna just show us they're great in the highs. We could take a high scorer down the track. Gotta go for a back shot. Might be chance. Oh, dropped it that this time. Messed that.
Yeah, nicely executed, but he needed a bit power to smash that out of the boundary and finish that in style. But it is carried to the hands of the skipper of the side, and he is dropping a simple catch. This time, fielder is available, but it lands safely. And there comes a single. Now the match is tied, and finally they are going for the second one. And there comes the victory. We have one more to go. Now that is tied.
And finally, match is done. Hey, KabulZalmi, they chased down this target easily, and they won the match by 6 wickets as well. They will be in the final tomorrow in this track for the 4-time Hay and AB National Cricket Ground.
The quickest chase so far in 7.3 overs with a 6 wicket from the side of KabulZalmi. Skipper of the side, the entire team, the coaches, staff must be really, really happy from the performance of these youngsters. And a difficult time they're finding a way to the grand stage of the final, as for 2 times they won the grand final of 2024, 2025, and now they're reaching to the final of 2026. Tomorrow they are going to face اباسین Defenders for a very exciting clash.
Yeah, it's going to be great competition tomorrow on this ground. So they'll be passing in final once again. The 2-time champions and the defending champions team, KabulZalmi, they done the best in the final. In the beginning of this season, they did not well, but finally they came back stronger and they did well. And finally, they are in the final. This is going to be really interesting competition for Batsa and especially for KabulZalmi. A lot of chance for this team to be champions one time more.
That is end to the journey of Spin Warriors, but their spirit must be alive because they did have quality names with the side. Asani Sahel was brilliant with the batting.
Look at the pace of the skipper for Spin Warriors. Mr. Zubair is not happy from the performance of his team, and there wasn't a teamwork. Fantastic competition, great work from KabulZalmi. They did well. What a good sim. They say it's remarkable competition and absolutely happiness condition for the owner of KabulZalmi, the co-owner, manager, the staffs and everyone belongs to KabulZalmi. They're really happy, and especially you can say Mr. Ayubi.
Skipper of the side, Zubair Akbari, won the toss and opted to bat first, but the way they were expecting to go for a huge total, they blew that. They failed and they didn't post a huge total, and that's why they are just only looking. They must be really frustrated today since they couldn't find a way to the grand stage of the game, which is the final.
Finally, 2 top teams, they qualified in the final of the Khan Hospital QUALIFIER 2026, the 4th season 4 teams, they're back to home, and 2 teams, they will be fighting each other. Gut clash this will be tomorrow in this ground.
Now, KabulZalmi won the match by 6 wickets. Zubair Akbari, the skipper of the side. Hassani Sakhil, Shafiqullah Shafaq, Ali, Ahmad Nasir, they were not very good with the batting. If one of them just stayed on the ground and played a long innings for the side, so then that wouldn't be easy for the KabulZalmi. And look at that. Masood Gurbaz was very good with the batting, made 42 runs, then lost his wicket. Then Shams Kadu Khail just made 23 crucial runs. Nur Rahman with the 13 runs in Nurla Ayubi, just 10 runs. Then finally KabulZalmi registers another wicket against Spin Warriors. Have a look at that today. Second one, tonnage, and nicely the job is done by the wicket keeper. He has taken a catch and there came the wicket. But only 1 in 2, 3 wickets couldn't solve the problem. I told you a couple of times that the target is not that much higher and that is just the job for 1 in 2 batters. Now have a look at that. With that hook one, and nicely taken there. Have a look at that. And this time that was high up in the air. And nicely taken there. He made no mistake in taking a simple catch. Overall, there was a poor performance from the side of Spin Warriors. Both in the batting, and then they couldn't prove it in a very high stage back in the bowling. At least they had to do something crucial in the bowling, but the way they were expected, they didn't. A couple of days ago, they defended very well from their target, both against Shamshad Eagles and Pamir Stars. Against them, they were very good. Now have a look at that, how beautifully they went for big sixes and chase such target easily. Look at that. These are the success from the KabulZalmi batters. They didn't show mercy neither on the spinners nor on seamers. Whoever came, they just welcomed them with the boundaries, and they were a big headache for the opposite side. Beautiful strokes to the every corner of the ground. They have played brilliant piece of cricket, both to the long off and long on, and they brought up some important boundaries which give happiness both to themselves, to their fans, to the teams, and everybody was enjoying. And that is the sign of quality batters. The teamwork is done and the result is positive. What a timing was that from the bat of Shams Kadu Khail. this was the shot of the day for me, which I really enjoyed. Sami Sarmast was pretty expensive today. Alongside him, Bilal Sami was not very good, though he has taken the wickets, but that was too late. And there we are going into the highlights. Have a look at the quick highlights of the match. Beautiful strokes from KabulZalmi. Poor deliveries from Smin Gharwari. And this was the delivery. He was trying to go for an uppercut, but a fielder in the deep third taken the catch. And that was high up in the air. And fielder available, not available, and that went for 4. He found the gap there for 6 more. Over the top of the fielder. Gave himself some room, smashes it away to the offside all the way for 6. That was job of the wrist. Flicked that nicely for 6. Big shout this time, but the umpire says silent where Bilal Sami was not happy from the decision. And have a look at that. He has lined that high into the sky. But that was inside the ground and Hassani Sakhil dropped that. This time, that was a very good shot from the bat. All the way for 6. Straight down the ground. High up in the air. All the way for net row 6. Some beautiful strokes. That was the edge for the boundary. Just down the leg side and that went for boundary. Found the gap there. Exquisite timing. He gave himself some room and smashed that rocketer. 6. This time Hokwan not in the control of the batter and taken. Steps down the ground. This time too high up in the air. And this time the skipper of the side Zubaydar, but he dropped that. High up in the air and calling the fielder to catch it, but that landed safely. So we are having a short break. After that, we will have the post-match presentation. Join Rohola Bawari for it.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.